make it in like 5 minutes. Because technically we're not supposed to start till 6.
It's so amazing to hear your voice twice.
Oh, because you're on the stream. Oh yeah, I should probably mute that just in case I'm not also watching it. I really hope I don't like accidentally make something the wrong screen.
Well, just you're sharing the browser. That's all you have to worry about.
Live, yo. Okay, and muted. Perfect. Ooh, yeah. I need to switch this away from that. So, yeah. Oh, right. Announcement.
Shout out Zephyrus official. We've got chatters, baby.
Oh, I'm actually gonna split my Discord here. Computer, don't freeze, don't freeze, don't freeze. Thank you.
Oh my god. We're live for 3 minutes and then the stream goes down.
My computer just like stopped responding for a second and I thought I was dying. Pog with 2 G's. Okay. Announcement time. At everyone, we're live now.
Okay.
Get
Shout out.
some popcorn and kick yourself in the nuts.
We've got some followers as well.
Oh, we do we? Oh wait, how
Yeah,
many
this
people
is before the stream started. But when you made the announcement a couple days ago about the stream, a bunch of people followed the channel. We got Alias Music, Ivan Music, non-official, Fonz, and Highwind Music all followed.
Wait, Hyman?
Highwind _ music.
Okay, sorry, I thought you said Hyman.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Okay, let me actually send the
It's my
announcement.
boss, everybody.
Yeah, I'm so professional, aren't I?
2 G's. Pagaga.
Exclamation mark. Oh, I need to stop sharing my. Wait, do I keep sharing my screen to you?
Yo, Donut, nice to see you.
I don't know who that is. I've never seen them before.
Say hello to them.
Hello, Donut X3.
I have brought a viewer straight to your foot, like your foot. What? How do you say that? Your doorstep? How do you?
That's marketing right there.
Say
Marketing
hello
at its
to
finest.
Aiden's feet. Thank you very much.
We're live now. Okay. By using everyone, are you
Brought
sure
on
you
a
want to
silver
mention
platter.
112 plus people?
Fucking do it. Omatsu's here. Shout out the Avatar Guacamole gang. Playing something out. Fucking send it. Add it to the feedback stream. Are you in the? You're in the Digital Daydream channel, right? Is it Ferris? Go fucking pop it in.
My God, there's people.
There are people.
Yeah.
Fonz is here. Shout out Fonz. Thank you for following. Wasp Gang. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Oh, right. I should actually start getting the background music going, shouldn't I?
Yeah, play something.
Okay. Fuck. What do I play? I have a
Play
playlist.
play Mord Fustang. I don't care.
Hold up. Let me actually like try and find actual music that I would play.
Is Mord Fustang not actual music?
I've never
What a
heard that
hater.
song before.
It's an art. Oh. Ooh.
Ooh, grinding my gears.
Oh, you're fucking on thin ice, motherfucker. See, this is what I have to deal with, everybody. This asshole doesn't know shit, and yeah, he's trying to run a music label.
I'm doing great. I'm moving along, chugging, as they say.
Which one of you is corporate? That's me. Hi, Donut. Very nice to see you. Sorry, I don't have a super distinct feminine voice. I'm working on it. Ooh woo. X. I'll just end every sentence with XD. How about that? /Jen/serious.
Or end every sentence in dash core.
Yeah. M dash core.
Okay. Fuck. What do I play?
Poggers, welcome JB Haynes.
Wow, we got JB here. That's so poggers.
Extremely
Fuck.
poggers.
I
We
need to
got
actually
so many
pick a
people in
song
the
to play.
chat.
Okay,
What
volume
are you
at
still not?
0.
Have you still not played?
Okay, music is going now. I hope it's not too loud. I'm gonna make sure.
Complete professional stream here. Are you
Oh my
okay?
god, it's like not even going through at all. It's so quiet.
I mean, on purpose. It's supposed to be background music.
Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, a little bit less. No, that's like negative 60 dB. That's too quiet.
Okay.
How loud is it
Honestly, just
supposed
play
to
some
be?
rhythm.
No, we out here playing the Form Telephone.
White noise. Oh, shout out Form. Shout out Form Discord. We're getting a request for white noise, so
Oh,
unfortunately
white
you're gonna have to put
noise?
on some. Yeah, put on some Mersbo or something.
Alright, let me set up
What are
the
we sharing?
queue real quick.
Just put on like a playlist or something. Like just do lo-fi or some shit. Literally, like how hard is this?
Because I like to actually know what music is coming up.
Oh my god, Aiden. The music's not even gonna be playing 90% of the stream. Zephyrus is. We're on some shit right now in the chat about Form Telephone.
Right, I fucking love Form.
John, hey, is it Haig? Welcome.
I'm not sure.
Give us. We need the 1-2 on the pronunciation.
John, you're Swedish, right? First time viewer. Ugh.
First time chat from viewer. You love to see it.
Yes, boss.
Yes, boss.
That's what we like to hear.
Okay, I'm gonna have to time you out for being Swedish. Jävla fitafon.
Okay, whatever I hear is probably vastly different from what everyone else hears on stream. So I hope that the background music isn't too quiet or too loud, and you can actually.
Yeah, can we
hear it.
get a volume check in chat, everybody? How are our levels doing? Are we too loud? Is music too quiet? What's going on?
T-minus 7 minutes until the actual stream begins.
It's awesome. Good
Perfect.
good levels so far.
Shit, I forgot to set up the next cute song.
I'm sorry,
Ooh.
John. I don't mean it.
How about XD by Sandro?
Bro, if it's got XD in the title, you know it. It's already running.
Lowercase x, capital D.
Pog. The only good way to. It's literally perfect. Everyone's saying. We'll see what
Sandro's
happens.
G, a real one.
We'll see what happens when we get into sharing audio from the browser.
Yeah.
We're still trying to figure out exactly how we're gonna go about this. Is Leafy gonna catch like later?
He said he was going to be here for the first 30 minutes.
Okay, well, he's got 5 fucking minutes to get his ass in here then.
6 actually.
Right.
New unreads. General.
Egg bacon soup.
Feedback
egg drop
stream
soup?
moment.
Only thing missing from the list is the underscore. What are you talking about, Amatsu?
Alright, I'm not looking at this the chat right now.
It's alright, I got it. Sausage. Shout out to Data Life, actually.
I guess I can just let it play through my likes. That's fine.
This is what I'm talking about. He's a fucking ball buster over here.
What the fuck are you talking about? I need to like actually look at the chat.
You saying 6 actually? 6 minutes?
6 actually. 6 and
Yeah.
6 in Pollet.
You see, John, the reason why it feels so high quality is because I came in like 30 minutes ago and fixed everything so that it would actually be a good stream.
Corporate Tactics, our official label engineer.
Every song better have ooh in the title. Well, we appreciate the high praise and feedback from the chat. Shout out everybody that's here, catching it early before the official start.
Okay, I'm gonna ping label staff.
Do it. Get them bitches in here, honestly. It's time to be a hard ass.
If you're planning on showing up, join VC now.
If you're planning on showing up, stream starting soon, join VC. Did I miss sending in my thingy? No, there's plenty of time. If you want to send it in now, just drop a link into the feedback form thing, whatever.
Oh, and Fonz, if you were curious, the song playing is XD by Sandro. The zero, or the O in Sandro is a 0.
Oh, Matsu
Fun
has
fact,
joined.
Sandro is
corner.
actually in my band Blue Chair.
Poggers? Blue chair moment?
Yeah, Blue Chair moment.
Hey,
How do you-
really quick, I'm just gonna. Did that not work?
I have no idea what you just did because you have.
I just tried to drag Omatsu from the public VC into the staff VC, and they just disconnected. They just disconnected from the public VC, I think, because
if
they
you-
just disappeared.
If you want to drag anyone in the staff voice, you can go ahead. I don't really care.
Ivan Music, hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, here we go again. Here we go.
Is it gonna work, or is it just gonna?
Welcome
There we
Omatsu to
go.
the voice chat. We
Yep.
got, yo.
And then mutes.
We got 2 fucking minutes before the stream starts. I'm kicking you the moment we start doing actual shit. But welcome,
Yo,
yo, Zephyrus, get your ass in here. Welcome.
Yeah, let me make sure we've actually. I feel like I actually got a fair number of submissions. I'm kind of surprised.
Damn, they really got dragged into fucking staff VC and are muted. These little bitches ain't doing shit. Just being quiet, huh? Oh, voice? The video's not doing anything. Why are you muted?
I know.
Sorry, I had to step
I
away
don't
for
know.
just a second. Wow, the disrespect for being muted in the staff voice channel. That is like
honestly.
The Digital Daydream staff channel.
the
It's lit.
Digital Daydream staff channel.
No, you're not late, bro. Yeah, we've got a minute left.
I'll probably let
Well,
just a few more people show
I
up.
got money to save, so I'm gonna head out.
All right.
See ya.
Have a good one.
Yep.
See y'all in the chat. Zephyrus, your time is almost up. Do you have any last words?
No.
Wow.
Poggers, get the fuck out.
I don't think I've ever
I
heard his
almost-
voice either.
I almost fucking server kicked him.
Wait, you almost did or you did? 'Cause that's a
I
big
almost
difference.
did. I did not. But I was like, how do you kick someone out of VC? And I read kick and I almost fucking did it. The little warning popped up. Are you sure you want to kick this user from the server?
Like the time that you almost reported me to Discord.
Yeah. Okay, it's 4. How the fuck are we doing this thing?
Oh, is it time now?
It's fucking time. Happening now. Feedback
Wow.
stream.
Yeah.
Wow, Discord events work?
Yeah,
That's
I know,
crazy.
that's crazy. Oh, I guess that sends a notification to everyone who is interested. How many people were actually interested in that? 4 people. Crazy.
Oh my god. Incredible
That is
numbers.
Unbelievable.
Oops. Oops. Alright, how are we doing the music shit? Am I like with you through the feedback spreadsheet or
So yeah. Well, can you still hear what I play over the Discord stream?
Oh fucking Leaf is here, yo!
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 Yeah.
Let's
Bro,
go.
imagine some guy who actually like legit makes beats like joins.
Yeah.
Everybody welcome Leaf to the fucking stream.
Yes, guys, I'm here.
So wait, is it still Leafy or is it Leaf?
Yeah, you guys can just call me Leafy. I don't give a fuck,
I'm
bro.
gonna just keep
Who's
calling you
this?
Leafy because that's what I remember best.
All right.
Aiden, why don't you just like test with Reverie here? What's already up on stream? Can
Okay.
you try sharing your audio? And
Oh,
if we
right,
can hear
yeah,
it, if we can hear it, even though it's already being routed into OBS, double check that your meter on OBS is getting output. Because if this works, this will be the simplest way to do it.
I'm currently sharing audio through the Discord stream. Here, let me actually pause my
I can hear it.
Spotify.
I can hear it. Is OBS also getting audio from that? Chad, are you hearing this?
Looks like it should be still going through.
Fucking poggers, baby.
Birds, bro.
Bird lo-fi.
The bird, yeah, birds lo-fi.
Yeah, we got confirmation from chat. Thank you very much.
Okay, and you can still hear it through the Discord
That's-
stream?
So yeah, so
it's-
anything that you play through this browser should work just fine.
Okay, perfect, because that's what I'm playing through.
This is the easiest way to go about it. You submitted like 4 tracks. Oh boy.
Oh, 4?
Octobot
Wait, I
Man,
only saw the one.
welcome.
Wait, let me go check.
Yeah, John. We still don't know how to pronounce this. Is it Hagi?
Oh my god.
I'm struggling over here.
All of these exclusive tracks that we get
Wait,
to
you said we
hear.
only have 4?
No, John submitted 4 themselves.
Oh,
like,
okay,
just-
okay, that's good then.
Yeah,
we have more than 4.
19 submissions right now.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, I know.
And Audio Kid go burr. Welcome, Audio Kid, with a fucking
Yo.
plug on stream. Shout out.
It's get it. No, that.
Thank
made
you
me-
for the follow, by the way.
Wow, we are now at 50 followers. Okay, I should probably start soon.
Shadoro, is that
speaking.
Polish?
I
Welcome.
can't
Omatsu,
speak.
thank you for the follow. Octobot, thank you for the follow.
Okay. Oh, 52 followers now. That's incredible. I'm just going to go ahead and load up the very first one.
John, thank you for the
Oh,
follow.
Oh yeah,
Awesome.
just so you know, I'm Octobot Man. I'm actually with Braylon. Leafy.
Oh damn, you love to see it.
Oh, there's
yeah.
another person. Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, no,
Not-
I'm with Leafy like IRL right now.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
I
whoa,
see.
poggers.
Yeah, I'm Octobot Man, the guy in chat who just dropped a follow.
Theodora, feel free to submit at any point during the stream. Like, there's plenty of
Got it.
time.
Oh,
yeah, bro, you submit your music.
I know. Coco.
Yeah, he makes GarageBand beats.
You
Hell
love to see
yeah.
it. The hardest shit ever
I
made.
really have to get
For-
Koala soon. Just so
Yeah.
until I get a laptop, I gotta get Koala. I don't know. Why.
Yeah, do you guys know what koala sampler is?
Nope.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Maybe you should do your research, man.
Get good.
Get good. All right.
Okay. So it looks like the other one is now pulled up on the stream. Everything should be working.
I believe it is, in fact, Ivan time.
Are we prepared? Are we ready?
I think
I'm
ready.
prepared and ready, man.
Well, welcome everyone to the first. What are we going to do, like monthly or something like that? Well, anyways, welcome to the feedback stream. If you are new here, welcome. Already said that. But here, let me actually paste in the submission thing. Yeah, and both of you, Corporate and Leafy, if you want to like
Yes.
send the submission link in the chat here and there, just so people have it.
Is that okay?
Oh yeah.
It would
Are you
be
sure
fine.
about that?
Be fine.
No, don't do it. Yes, do it.
I don't know. I'm on my
Official
phone
slash
right
feedback.
now, so.
Okay, I'll do
Do you want me to put it on the Instagram, or did you already do that?
No, I don't touch the Instagram like ever.
Okay, I'll go do that then.
JYYYYYYYY.
Come on, kids.
Welcome. Popping in with a fucking Bible thump. Holy shit. Are you a boomer?
Sorry?
Not enough Y. I did my best, man. I only got so much Y in me.
Okay.
Oh,
Sick,
okay. Well, I'll just finish this match.
bro.
Should we
I'm
just,
sorry
like,
to inform
start?
you guys, but pizza is ready.
Wow.
Listen,
We'll be back though. Like,
No, you're good. I'm gonna finish this match.
You better.
All right,
Yeah.
Aiden, it's just you and me. I think we better send this one before the chat gets angry and leaves.
Yeah, let's. Okay, we are now
Oh
starting.
shit, are they gone? Hold on, Leafy, are you still there? What pizza?
Yes,
We gotta
I'm
know.
still here.
We
Bro,
gotta know.
I think it's pepperoni. Right?
I don't know, bro.
Brand, anything? Just
Simpleton.
pepperoni?
I don't know. It's your pizza, man. I don't know.
Fucking hell! All right, get the
Bro,
fuck out of here.
don't know
Get
what
the
it's
fuck
like.
out of here.
It's like
Get
Kirkland
out of
brand
here.
pizza, bro. Okay.
Okay, well, I guess let's go ahead and start now. Okay. So first up, we have Arab version 5 or V5. I don't know if that's part of the name, but whatever. By Ivan. Ivan, if you are here, you are up.
Ivan's in the chat. You load the fucking chat up. What is your
Oh my God,
problem?
19 viewers. Shit.
Jad sound.
I'm playing it now. Shut the fuck up. Hey, yo.
This one's definitely popping, that's for sure. Poggers, yeah.
Okay, damn.
What do you think, Aiden? Do you have any ideas?
So one thing that did stick out to me was right here. Play again. I feel like the LFO, it seems like a little bit harsh in the, like, I'm trying to think of the words for that. But do you kind of see what I mean, corporate?
I actually disagree. I think it's great, but what I want is more contrast so that you have moments where it's not just all LFO all the time. Because then you can get away with it being really extreme. I think
Like-
it's an awesome vibe.
Like some more fills and shit.
Well, more moments where you open up the track to be like super sustained and like bring in a bunch of noise and sweeps and shit. Like excellent use of transition effects throughout the track, excellent use of build up and tension and stuff. But like this second drop is like it's just constantly da 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 da. I wish there were more like I don't know, for an example, like eliminate like style like reverb fills, stuff like that.
I feel like kind of further on what you said, maybe some more just entire sections of just more melodic and kind of flowy stuff, just to again build up that contrast. Also, I want to just say, I spotted this in the chat, but I can't send. I have only 1 minute upload left on SoundCloud.
Oh my god, it's okay.
How?
If you need to use Google Drive or Dropbox or anything, as long as we can stream it in the browser, it'll work.
Yeah, because I don't want to download shit. No, thank you.
Also, yeah, JYY, there's plenty of time.
Okay, so did you? Because I know that since you are a recording engineer, do you have any like mix feedback?
Listening through SoundCloud, through Discord on a Twitch stream, not the easiest judge of sound quality. It sounds a bit overcompressed. You can kind of get away with that in this kind of bass house-esque sort of genre. I would focus on, for this in particular, focus on nailing that dip around 120 to 200, so that you have really strong bass presence and really strong like this upper harmonic, this fluty like element, Like really focus on trying to sculpt those low mids so that you get a nice balance. Um, in terms of like arrangement and stuff, I'm liking everything I'm hearing. It sounds like you might be slamming some of your high frequency elements, cymbals, hats, and stuff. You might be hitting those really hard. So maybe bring down the entire mix and like re orchestrate the whole, like all of your levels. Like bring everything down and then start with the kick. Bring the kick up to where it's a comfortable volume, and then bring the snare and the off hat up, and then bring the flute up, and then like mix in your subs and stuff, like just like a restructure, like the whole gain staging process might do you some good here. Obviously it's SoundCloud, so this is what 128 opus, so
Yeah, it's
the
the
quality
best
is
we can
probably not
get.
very yeah, probably not very good. It's not going to be super easy to tell exactly what you need to do this, but I love the energy. The ideas are excellent. Try to add some more contrast and variety to the flow of this, because it's swinging. It's definitely like a head bopper, right? But like, don't you got to keep introducing new ideas to the audience, or else it's gonna get stale pretty quickly. Stuff like that.
And then Zephyrus Official says, and the pre-drop going straight back to wide was a little weird. I think that should be the same as the build. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. What is anybody else in track? I don't see anything.
Okay. Well, that was fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie.
It was great. I love excellent use of tension and build up energy here. Like it's incredible. It's executed flawlessly. I would just at this point, the best thing you can do, if you want to submit this to us or whatever, we can see if we can release it. I don't know if this is exactly our vibe. We should do like the Monster Cat thing where we have like heavy music and like indie music.
Like, what is that? Don't they have like
Monster Cat has
something like
Instinct and
that?
Unleashed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do
Anyways,
something like that.
or if you want to send it to me, Ivan, if you don't have any more ideas for this track. But yeah, just try to rework your gain staging. And other than that, whatever. I love it. It's great, honestly.
Okay, now we're opening one from Spotify. I hope
Spotify.
Yeah,
It's already been distributed.
I suppose so. Hold up. Oh,
There's
that's
not much
gonna switch
not
my
much
window, isn't it?
feedback I can really do. Sola.
Oh, I see. The track isn't even there. That's hilarious.
Oh no,
So
this
what was
is
it
that
called?
is the track. That is the play button. The name is Miss the Sunrise.
Oh, I am literally blind. Okay.
Kind of I don't know, a little mod check to be like, are we reviewing a fucking distributed song right now?
Okay.
Hey,
Apologies for the
hey, Gray's in the chat. Welcome.
Don't worry about the cropping. I'll fucking fix that shit in a minute. Yeah,
Don't
I'm
fix
actually gonna
it.
open up a few of the next ones just so I can just switch tabs.
This is the only Spotify link. Don't fix it. It's the one off.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this one. This is "Miss the Sunrise" by Sola.
I hear no shit.
Yeah, let me make sure it's there. It is.
There we go. Okay.
I had a brother, his name was the Sunrise. Sleeping in darkness, time pulls things to apart. It's time to learn to let some night into time. Moment to moment, we look back to the sky. trail widens like this, getting closer. Lie in a meadow, stopped upon, doing nothing. There was a time when we wandered afternoons. I found myself too numb, felt my heart again. Wait up, you're almost out of sight. I don't wanna miss the sunrise. Wait up, we're running to the light. It's a moment we can call ours. I will run like it was goodbye. Going out into this moment. I will run like it was summer. Going out into this moment.
I have a lot to say about this.
Yeah, I have a couple things too. Before you go on your rant, let me just okay. So the things that I had to say were right here in this. I feel like some of the elements were just a little bit crowded, and then Zifra said that it would be cool if this was a harder future bass drop. I think I can definitely see that. That would be cool, but also again, I think that was probably not the intention of the song. So it, supposed to be a little bit more softer. But I could definitely see this being a little bit more heavy and shit like
Yeah,
that.
for sure. Well, yeah, ignoring the whole change in style, obviously dropping the sub bass down an octave and then letting there be a little bit more room for things to breathe, a little flumy, like Skin era flume kind of energy. A couple things. First of all, I super appreciate. I don't know if Sola is in the chat right now, but I super appreciate the tons and tons of headroom I'm hearing out of this. There's so much breathing space for all of these instruments to really like fill an area and
It's
whatever.
nice to not have to listen to a fucking brick.
Right. Yeah, the chimes and the guitar, the intro, just gorgeous. It's so nice. Um, I love the stereo image. Obviously, there's been a lot of care put in like constructing this atmosphere. Like what you were saying, the guitar right here where you've got the playhead at, the guitar and the vocals are like occupying the exact same harmonics.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
awful. The vocal is dead center and the guitar is like a slightly to the left. And but like they're so cluttered because Sola, if you're here, play that little bit on the guitar, play that on a bass guitar. Play it up high on the neck on the bass guitar and then like just drop it down an octave or whatever. You'll get that same really sweet like sing-songy tone out of it, but like you'll move it into a range where it's not going to take up all the room that the vocal needs. Also, the vocal is drenched in reverb and it is taking away from the presence a
Yeah, I
lot.
was gonna say there was a lot of reverb processing, but not a lot of like other processing. It was kind of just
It's
seemed like it was mostly reverb.
it's completely smothered. The vocal is just drowning in it, and it needs to be a little bit more forward than that. So bring the reverb down, do a little bit more compression. Obviously, like slow attack, slow release, really gentle stuff. If you know anything about opto compressors, an LA2A on the vocal would be wonderful to bring it a little bit closer forward. And also, I hate to be this guy, but I'm sorry, you need to install Melodyne. I'm just being honest, because a little pitchy. Obviously, no one's perfect, but like if you're gonna put out a super corporate sounding, very generic, gentle lo-fi thing like that, you're just tune the vocal. Like really, it's not indie music at this point. This is like radio ready, lo-fi beat kind of thing. No one's gonna notice.
Another thing that I think was a little bit obvious is the kick was. I thought it was a little bit weak. It could have used a little bit more Body
Yeah, the kick
2-8.
and the snap both are way too low in the mix. Bring them up. It's okay to have like the amount of headroom that you have, and still let your main elements like kick and snare, or in this case the little snap thing, still have them touching up against 0. Like its dynamic range is the important part, not necessarily like I want the limiter to have a ton of breathing room.
Here, I forgot that Gray, you're not actually modded here. Let me mod you.
Yeah, sure, great. Submit it. We're doing this for a while. I have to leave probably 3.5, 4 hours from now.
All right. I think we'll be. I don't know. Oh my god, we have 24 submissions. Okay, well, anyways, let's move on to the next.
Hello.
Oh my god, is that Leafy?
Hello?
Leafy, you're back?
Yes, it is.
Leafy's back.
I heard the last track. I just didn't hear enough of it though.
It's
to-
fine.
Well, we are
Overall,
actually
great
moving on
vibe,
to
great
the next
song.
one.
Just needs a little bit more polish.
Okay, next one. Yeah, let's go. It is not here. That is unfortunate. Melly, your track is not here. Oh my god, this fucking Google Sheets, please don't. Okay.
Yeah,
This one.
definitely make sure to give us the private link if your track is private.
Yeah, don't just like go into the URL and copy that. It's not gonna work.
Yo, shout out Fonz, bro.
Shout out
Yeah,
Fonz. Fonz in the chat.
Fonz is a real one.
Also, I switched to the stereo headphones because I was listening on my mono pair.
Are these the
so-
ones that are like duct taped together?
They are duct tape and shoe glued together. So
Well, Fonz, this is now your track. Okay, this is Fonz, cyanotype? Not sure. Don't
That's correct.
laugh. Don't laugh.
808.
Okay. Yeah, should I just play it now? Yeah, I'll play it now.
go for it. That's nuts.
You glad you switched to your
Bro.
stereo headphones? God damn.
Yeah, I am glad because there's way too much of it. But
Yeah. So one thing that immediately stuck out to me was in this section right here. Let me play it real quick. it just seemed like the kick and the bass weren't really like. It's kind of hard to distinguish them in the mix, but I mean, like you still hear them,
Yeah.
but it could have been a little bit more present there.
So yeah, one of the first things I noticed, first of all, the mix overall really dominant from like 400 to 800, like that MIDI sound. There's a lot of it. I think pulling that back and giving room, more energy to the low frequencies, like 100 and underneath, and the high frequencies, is going to make this mix sound a lot more cohesive. Like it might surprise you. I think everything that you need is there, but the fact that there's so much mid taking up so much room is masking a lot of the energy that you really need to be given to those regions, those lows and those highs. So draw that smiley face curve on your master and just try it out. See if it makes the differences you need.
I want to see this in a stereoscope.
The stereoscope is going to look like a fucking oval. It sounds like you've put infected mushroom whiter on 200% on every single thing in the mix. You need to make the extremely difficult decision on what to send straight to the center and what you allow to bounce around. At the beginning, there's some kicks that are like bouncing off in opposite directions in both ears. It's just not, you can't do that. You can't have the whole track be completely stereo. It just sounds like a muddy, like a soup around your head, and it's going to completely fall apart. The fact that I can barely distinguish the sub right now, when you play it on speakers in like a real space, it's going to completely disappear. There's this one element where it's like a punchy like 808 that hits, and it hits right in the center, and it's so distinct and so like clear, and so like the harmonic series is, you can just like you can pick it apart with like tweezers out of the. You should have more things like that where it's like hitting straight down the center. I love this super industrial garage vibe. It's wonderful. But like you gotta make the decisions on like some not everything can be stereo. Some things gotta go to the center. I would suggest your drums, a lot of your bass, if you want to switch it up now and then and have some sub be stereo, but you can't have this whole track be a stereo 808. It's not gonna work.
Right. And I think further on that, I think that, yeah, there is just kind of a limit to how much you should really put stereo and how much ear candy you really think should be enough until it starts becoming like, I want to say like sounds more like just kind of a sound design experiment session. If that
I mean,
makes
it's
sense.
great. It's
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. This is like sick. Just being very
Uh,
critical.
Fonz, what I would suggest, look up Edit Maku Eggsdale. Nice to see you. Fonz, look up. There's a album called Come to Grips by Edit, Edit. It's a side project of one of the two guys from the Glitch Mob, and it's got the messiest fucking mix. So it's so fucking rough. It's this kind of garagey industrial feel. Listen to that and use that as reference, because the mix is garbage, but because the songs are structured in the way they are and they're arranged well in the stereo space, it hits like a fucking truck. It sounds like a garbage can has been given a power amplifier, and it's so hard. Listen to that. That would be an excellent reference for this kind of track.
Leafy, I thought you said something earlier. Did you have anything to say?
Not really. I just know that you Fonz, I'm pretty sure you use what was it? The I can't remember what plugin it is. It's a plugin that it's a granulator plugin.
Quanta?
No, yeah, Quanta. And it has like a huge stereo width, and I wouldn't like
Yeah, Quanta.
it's really easy to like just every time you step on Quanta, just go 100% stereo width every single time. But I think like knowing what elements to not like kind of what you said before, like choosing what you want to be absolutely huge.
No.
Oh, that's so sad. I was pulling up the next one, but
But
I still don't know if it's, what is it? I thought I read Scroon Share or something. I don't remember. 2045. If you're here, that is so sad. All I wanted to do was listen to Get Real. Okay. Well, anyways, next one. And we got 4 submissions from this person, just for the sake of giving everyone like a, just kind of get through everyone first, and then we'll go through repeats. I'm going to go through just one.
Yeah, we'll come back to these people with duplicate submissions after everyone else has already gone.
Yeah. Okay. So right now we have, I still don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but Evgeny Curie. Am I pronouncing that right? I really hope I am. We have Waves of Oblivion. I'm going to play it now. Okay, so it was really pretty. Some of my initial thoughts were this section, like right here, like that kind of quieter section, like I gotta say that was pretty nice. I feel like that little like music box thing, it could have used a little bit more like processing to make it sound like it was really in that environment, if that makes sense. Because it sounded like it was like on a beach or something like that. Maybe if you could put like a, I don't know, a little bit more like a radio style EQ on it, maybe. And also, I can't hear anything. Oh, never mind.
Honestly,
Yeah, I
the
can hear
the
you now.
vinyl, yeah, the vinyl crackle, or sorry, that little thing. All I wanted to hear was some vinyl crackle. That's literally just add some audible vinyl crackle to that bit, and it would make it. Also, yeah, it's not the synth that's the problem. It's the waves in the background. If you band limit the very low lows and the very high highs, like cut off like maybe at like 8 or 9K up at the top, and then cut off like maybe like 200 300 ish on the bottom of the waves in the background, add a vinyl crackle, it's perfect.
Yeah, I think so too. And with like these main like super loud sections, for the most part, they were just really, really like crowded, and there's a lot of muddiness. And one thing that I think about the melodies is they just seem just a little bit like random, if that makes sense. So I'm not sure if it was like intentional, but I think you could look into more like, God, what is it called again? Functional harmony, I think it's called.
Music theory.
Yeah, some like music theory shit. I haven't taken that class. It's been a year.
So
yeah.
yeah, the problem one, it's shut the fuck up. I'm about to go off problem number one. So making music is like building a house. There's got to be structure, and the structure comes from a lot of different things. The arrangement needs to be there. Like you can't have every instrument playing all at once. There's got to be bits where things aren't playing, right? And the other part of the structure is dynamics. It sounds like the bass, the snare, the saw stacks are all at the exact same level, like they're all hitting at 0 or whatever. And it's like I can barely hear the snare at all because the peak of it doesn't hit harder than the rest of this way more sustained these elements that are just everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of
You've
hard
got
to like make out the details of each element.
Exactly. You've got to let the kick and the snare be like a audible loudness difference. Like you should be able to look at the waveform. Like if you bounce out a copy of this or a render or whatever, you should be able to look at the waveform and see the distance between the tops of where the saw stacks are hitting and where the kick is hitting. Like there should be visible and auditory differences in the dynamics between certain elements. And like you start at the top and go down, kick, snare, and then probably the bass, I guess, or the bass and the stacks combined, and then stuff like plucks and ear candy that's on the outside of the stereo image, stuff like that. And because if it's all hitting at the exact same volume, there's no contrast. That's contributing to the sound, this feeling of muddiness. Another thing that's contributing it, the stacks are all. It feels like it's all one element, and that whole one homogeneous thing is really really wide. If you split it up into multiple layers and had like maybe like just some regular static saw waves that are hitting mono, and then maybe up an octave from that you've got some chorusy unisony things that are just like normal, and then you've got like a higher layer that's noisy, and just the noise you've got like put like infected mushroom wider on it and spread it to the ears or whatever. It's going to sound a lot more solid and like fundamentally grounded in your mix, as opposed to this soup of saw stacks that are really noisy and hissy, and there's no definition to it, stuff like that. These are improvements that you could make to reduce this sounding super muddy and like nothing, there's no definition to it.
Yeah, and then with all of these peaks being so high and compressed, it's just going to keep continuing to make that like ducking sound just even worse.
Exactly, the ducking completely falls apart because there's no dynamic structure to it.
So I have to say that sound design wise, this is pretty good. Like there's a lot of experimental stuff in here which I really like, and also this dude puts out tracks like no one like I've ever seen before. Like I think he sent in 4 tracks to the feedback submission, and then he sent me an album a little while ago, and then he's like always sending demo submissions. Like, dude, respect the grind. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess the next person now.
Please be mine.
Yo, I just want to also say like sorry, I don't know how I always forget how to pronounce your name, but I feel like you definitely have like a really specific style to your sound, which is like really
Yeah,
hard to
that's
achieve. Like
that's a
I
good thing.
always know when, yeah. But I don't have my headphones on, so I can't talk mix wise. But I felt like maybe in the intro you could have used like maybe more percussion, because for me, when it felt like you went into your like your drop area, it was kind of just like, for me it came out of nowhere, you know?
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot
Where
of like build up and transition.
yeah.
No tension. Yeah, sure. That's valid.
So anyone else have any notes before we move on?
I'm good.
All right. So the next one we have, it's a remix, I see. Looks like it's Old Prey featuring Jemmy or Gemi, probably Jemmy, but by Kan Sazu Te, and it's a I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that right. I'm so sorry.
Flavoring.
What?
Flavoring.
Oh, and Morvaros and Dano remix. So
Shout
let's
out
listen
Audio
to
Kid in the
this.
chat for that one.
Flavoring. Audio Kid. Hello, Audio Kid. Hello, Ivan. Hello, person whose name starts with a J. Hello, Zephyrus. Okay. Sorry. Yes.
Play the song.
Playing it.
I seem to always think about a couple years ago when everything seemed so damn emotional. You held me back for a few months or so, but once I realized I pulled myself closer. Tell me all your lies and that you never did a thing, but I seen it on your face as you're begging me to stay. And we just gotta stick around, go find another way. We keep saying real things, and something gotta hurt.
You keep me locked away. I've got nothing to say. Tell me you love me, but I can't see another way. And now I'm hitting this road alone anyway. Things ain't deserving, we'll always be in better place. Taking to the storm. Never wanted to break your heart. And I lost myself in this night. While I'm watching it all fall apart and fall apart.
Tell me all your lies and that you never did a thing, but I seen it on your face as you're begging me to stay. And we just gotta stick around, go find another way. We keep saying real things, and something gotta hurt. Babe, I'm sorry. I know that you're hurting, and I know that you miss me. But all I can say is that you missed us while you walked away. In the first place, there's no fixing you. Can you see me? I'm strong, not weak anymore. I ain't gonna fall for it anymore. 'Cause I'm closer to me.
So here are my thoughts. So firstly, I think that ending was a little bit abrupt. Like it just kind of like right there, that's where it stops. And then another thing that I'm gonna say before Corp even gets to the chance to say it, the drop snare, it was like I want to say it was almost completely mono. Like it had no wideness to it. It was pretty hard to kind of distinguish out of the mix. And then the other thing before I pass the mic off is that the just a general style, it was like kind of that really, really generic, like Martin Garrix kind of style. And I have to say that style is kind of going out of trend, to be quite honest. So yeah, that's what I have to say.
I thought it was perfect. I have no issues at all with this. I think it's perfect actually.
Because you like roasted me on my snares on one of my
I know,
demos.
I know, but they've got the whole thing. Like the snare, I don't listen. I mean,
Yes, I mean yes. Aside from the style, the mix is great, the production is great, but yeah,
I think I would play this on the radio for Seattle, the feature based, like 2 hour feature based portion. I would just
wow.
like this is ready for to complete. It's completely distributable. It's completely like this is the vibe I'm getting from this is they're just trying to be radio fodder, right? And it accomplishes that to a T perfectly with no issues. If you're trying to be creative, up and coming indie, like trendsetter, if you're trying to do the Flume thing where you reinvent music, this is obviously like you're way behind. You're like 6 years behind on sound design, whatever. But for what this track is, what I think this track is trying to accomplish, it's nailing everything. The mix is perfect. Like I honestly, it would be like if you want it to sound better, just send it to a better engineer and then send it to mastering. Like if they did this themselves and they don't have like years and years of experience, it's perfect. Like literally.
Yeah, like all things aside from again the style, like the mix is pretty good aside from that snare. Please make the snare a little bit more present. But yeah, that's pretty good. I don't have any more thoughts. I
No,
don't believe
I
Leafy
think it's
does.
great. If they're trying to go for the sound, I think they've nailed it every single bit of it.
Okay. All right. Next one we have.
Leafy, you don't have anything to say?
Nah, nothing besides you said. Like,
All right.
definitely.
We've got a request, Aiden. Someone in chat needs to leave. They aren't able to stay for very long.
All right.
And
Who is it?
they would Makuna, this number 27 in the chat. I don't know how you feel about giving someone priority because they have to go early.
I'll do it as long as it's not going to get abused. Oh my god, it's not found.
You gotta give us the private link. You gotta hit the share button.
Send us to it super
underneath
quick.
the track.
Don't hit the URL like in the top of the browser. Hit copy link.
If you're still in the chat, go underneath the track, hit the share button, and copy the link there. Or I guess there's a copy link button. Don't go to your browser's URL and copy it there because it will not work.
Yeah. Are they still here? I
If
hope
you're
so.
in chat, just go ahead and post it in the chat, and if we see it, I'll pick it up and make
The
sure that
submission link.
Well, the submission link I sent them, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know. They might be gone.
I wonder if you can hear my computer fans in the background.
It's fine. I don't know. I'm gonna say just move on to the next submission and normally.
All right. Okay, so next one was oh yeah, Storm.
Also, for everyone that has to leave early, the VOD will be on the channel, and we're also making a recording of it. Right, Aiden? You clicked the button, correct?
I set the Twitch to send it to YouTube after.
Okay. Well, we're doing our best to make a VOD of it. So if you can't catch it live, it should be there for you to watch later. And hopefully nothing fucks up and makes it impossible to watch. We've done our best on that front.
Yeah, because
but
I remember,
that's
I
out of our hands.
specifically remember whenever we were doing sleepover, I didn't set it, so it just like didn't do the live like full stream saving on Twitch, so nobody could actually go back and watch the like live reactions and shit. So that sucked.
See.
So I remember setting that.
Okay, so yeah, hopefully, I mean, I can't make any guarantees, but we've done our best to make it available for everybody who can't watch it live.
Right. Okay, next one we have Artificial Clouds by Storm. Also, I just have to say that's 6 minutes. Oh my god. Oh, like 2 minutes of that is silence. Never mind. Okay, I'm fairly certain the rest of this is just silence, but I'm just gonna make sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That was pretty cool. I kind of like that. One thing that stood out to
pretty.
me though was just the kick. Really, just kind of felt a little bit weak.
Here's this one crazy magic trick that you can do. Leave the kick where it's at and then reduce the volume of everything else in your project by like 8 decibels and then turn up the volume on your headphones. Your kick will hit like crazy. It's wild. It works every time. You should try it. Please, I'm begging you. Let the limiter or your clipper on your master handle the transient of the kick. Just bring everything else down so that it's like if you need to cut off 4 or 5 decibels of transient on a side trance kick like that, it's okay. Just as long as it's louder than everything else in the track. Like honestly.
Also, make sure to trim all this silence.
Yeah, that's annoying. I love any motherfucker that plays a fucking just a sine wave pluck into a reverb. Beautiful,
Yeah.
gorgeous. You win Grammys every time from me. Like it's
Just that like
incredible.
simple like serum basic shapes, like just using like the envelope shaping. Ooh.
It's nice. I love that sound. The saw stacks as they're coming in towards the second chorus, I think you need more layers because it sounds like one serum patch to me. Like when I hear it coming in, it sounds like you've set the filter envelope on like looping at like one like a dotted eighth note and like it sounds like one serum patch. I think you need a little bit more to the saw stacks. But the other elements in this, like the atmospheric layers and stuff like that, beautiful, gorgeous. I love it. Other than that, I think you suffer from my sub bass is only a sine wave syndrome, and you should add like a band pass saw to that to give it a little bit more presence or something. And you also suffer from I'm using only a sine wave sub bass during the build up syndrome, where you should also add like a low mid bass that is like tucked down a little bit in the mix, but still there to give it a little bit more grit or whatever. Like just like take a saw wave, play the same notes that your sub bass is playing an octave up, and then remove the fundamental with an EQ, and then like bring a high cut down so that you're only letting 8 or 10 harmonics through the EQ. Just get a little bit of that gritty, crunchy saw wave like texture in there, just so it's not like wah sub bass and then like a vocal and like pretty chords. It needs something rhythmic.
I'm gonna play that drop just one more time because I want to hear some of the properties of it. Yeah, again, that kind of just sounds like it's one single patch, but you know what also might be cool is maybe adding just some like dedicated leads to kind of bring out like some of the notes in your chords you might want to bring out and emphasize. So just bring in just a separate lead patch and then play just those notes, and it'll kind of give it more shape to it, if that makes sense.
It's a fun idea is to build your chord stacks where each note gets its own instrument. Very great way of
Yeah,
having
actually,
like
I think it's I want to say it was Derpcat who I think does that. I remember talking to him way back in the Eli Derp Discord, asking him like,
Great cat.
"Hey, how the hell did you do that?" And then
great tech.
yeah, and they were just like, "I just use a separate patch for every note," and I was like, "Shit, that's pretty cool."
It's great. Also, yeah, it does get pretty samey without a lead to carry this somewhere. Like it's just like 16 bars of the exact same thing. Like do something to progress the track. Otherwise, it's just like it gets boring. Honestly, you need to keep your interest hooked and intrigued.
And just in case anyone isn't aware, like I know that like the silence wasn't even like it's not a problem, but whenever you distribute your track through any of like DistroKid or anything like that, to my knowledge, I think it's you can't have more than 15 seconds of just pure silence. I think it's 15 seconds. Okay, next one. All right, next up we have Zephyrus. All right. CMO plus drop version 1 fix.wave. was pretty cool. Also, 2045, fix the link you sent in, please. It wasn't working. It was Get Real. That link was broken. So if you want to get feedback on that one, send a new one. Okay. So, the thing that stood out to me mostly was right here. I was expecting
The sample that I posted in the chat that was used. You're talking about that one, right?
No, what I was talking about is I was expecting it, like the chords and that like drop part, to sound way huger and like a lot like thicker. But like I know that was probably not the intent, but I was expecting to hear like that super heavy saturated like kind of chords, and it just kind of played that just the same chords from earlier in the track, which they're not bad, but this is not what I was expecting.
The kick here is heavily distorted. It sounds super tubby. If that's a choice, okay, go for it. Just keep in mind that like it's very, very like you're gonna get a different frequency response because it's hitting like a peak somewhere in your processing chain. And so if you want your kick to have a consistent low end thump, you want to check that, like put an EQ on it or something. Just make sure, like, even if you need to solo your low end on the master and like make sure that the lows are hitting right with the kick every time.
I think generally there was just a little bit of like stuff that could have been EQ'd a little bit better, because I noticed just a little bit of muddiness and some ducking.
EQ is always a challenge. Like everything can
Yeah.
always be EQ'd better, especially vocals. When you're using a vocal sample like this, the thing about vocals, why it's so fucking impossible to get a vocal to sound good, the resolution of the human voice is usually way more intricate and detailed than the listening medium that you're mixing on. Like I would need like 2 grand headphones in order to hear enough detail to make the right decisions. That's why it's fucking impossible to get it to sound right. Is if you're listening on something that isn't a fucking flat ass line, you're gonna overcorrect every single time you make a change. So it's gonna be a big struggle to get the voice to sit right in the mix. I would legitimately suggest you dedicate a day, like 2 or 3 hours, and just try and tweak that voice and make it sound as clean and as pristine as possible. Obviously, it's not going to be super feasible given that you're sampling this from another track, I believe you said. Mitski? Yeah. Oh, it's just a placeholder. Okay. Well, in that case, ignore everything I just said. Whatever.
I was gonna say something. Fuck, what was I gonna say? I'm just gonna kind of flip through a little bit. Right. So it did seem a little bit repetitive. I know that that's kind of like one of the big parts of Future Garage, but yeah, I think just maybe a little bit more like variety. Add some layers in, take some layers out here and there. But yeah, I don't really know that I have a whole lot else to say. Also, this logo is sick, by the way. So yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next one unless anyone else has any thoughts.
Same thing that we've been saying all stream. Your drums super centered properly, nice. They hit well. I appreciate that. This advice goes for everybody. Like, make sure that you've got the foundation of your mix is grounded in reality. Like everything is there's stuff in the center. There's stuff like a little bit less present towards the sides, and then there's very little happening like full inverse. You've got like the smiley face shape to it with prominent harmonics punching out through the lows and highs in the middle, like everything that we've been saying, and then your dynamic structure is all there. So like it sounds pretty good. See if you can't find a nice lead and write an intro to this or a bridge or something.
The biggest piece of advice that I can give to absolutely anyone is just the little things add up. Like that's like biggest advice for anyone. It's so important. All those little things just add up. Okay, next one we have Alias. Oh, that's so sad. Track not found. Okay, so next one. What? Oh, Discord app.
They send a
Okay.
link to a track that was uploaded in a server there.
Yeah, I was gonna see like cdn.discordapp.com. What / attachments? Okay, well,
We'll
it
have
downloaded
to.
anyways, so I mean, I guess I might as well.
Drag it onto your browser, and you should be able to play it that way.
Oh, I can.
Drag the file onto a new tab in your browser.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Fucking love this update.
Nice. That
It's
sub was
so
super well
good!
developed.
It's so good.
I feel like overall, some of the like just songwriting part of it just seems like a little bit generic and repetitive. And also,
Right.
right in that beginning section, I know that the sub is super great and all, but it just seemed like there was like a little bit of clashing in that sub. I don't. Let me listen
Oh,
again.
it's a lot. It's really loud. You can absolutely pull that back. Like, it's a fuck ton of bass. You don't need that much.
I don't
but I
remember where
posit-
I heard it at, but it sounded like it was two notes being played at the same time.
I posit this to you, people of the chat. Listen to this, as opposed to like just a sustained sine wave. Having this like rumbly, some like gritty, dirty harmonics in here, playing a couple notes and then letting go. Oh my god, the difference to how much presence that sub bass has compared to like what we were listening to a couple tracks ago. It was just a sine wave note.
Yeah, like actually work on your harmonics when you make a sub. Watch the Mr. Bill
but
video, everyone.
It's so good. This sounds so much better. I love this loungy feel with the chords and stuff. Like Aiden was saying, it's a little bit just A B A B A B A B, like obviously. But I like it. I think it's doing what it deserves well. The fact that every single drum has a peak louder than the average volume of everything else that is happening, fucking incredible. It sounds so good.
So this is like a super small thing, but I did notice just a little bit of like transient clicks on the sub. So I think that's just something just to be aware of.
Was there clicking? I couldn't tell. Not
Yeah,
through
on
a
my
Discord
side I could
stream.
hear a little bit of like attack clicking.
Yeah, so just add 2 to 3 milliseconds on a sub bass. That's all you need.
Okay, looks like Alias sent another one. It looks like it's the same track, but just
Oh, with a link, probably.
let's see. Yeah, it looks like this one is working. Hashtag bounce. All right, we'll see about that. Is it really bouncy? Okay.
Do it bounce?
Don't even.
Is
All right,
it thick?
playing it.
Does it groove? Does it swing?
This better bounce. Oh! God, I love that like pastel bounce kind of thing. This reminds me of like God, what is their name? Was it
Allison?
Kasim Rizvi? I could listen
Oh,
to their
Kasim, yeah.
discography just over and over again. That's what this reminds me of. But I love this kind of style of music. So good.
Anybody Fluff Pink chat stands
Yes,
in the chat?
dude. Oh my God, I still have the OG sample pack.
Yeah, this was a slapper. You gotta be fucking careful. That sub bass, I don't know. I might be
Yeah.
mistaken. That sounds like a D sharp to me. Like that's like fucking like 30 hertz. You gotta be careful, okay?
Yeah, like the
It
lower you
works.
go with your sub, the kind of it gets with pitch.
It works. It's definitely working. The mix is sparse enough that you're able to push that bass super hard and give it all the room that it needs to reproduce at a loud volume. But watch yourself. Like lower, like if it weren't this type of track and this type of mix, and you're able to get away with saturating that really heavy and really punching it up into the limiter, whatever you're doing on your master. This is gonna have a hard time coming through on any car. I like the plucky granular stuff that's going on. Excellent. You've nailed the frequency domain that should be sitting in. I would like there to be something, anything at all, reinforcing that in the center. Anything, even if it's like just a plucky little, like even just like a saw wave, like 360 milliseconds plucky, like do, just right in the center. Just something at all, just so that it's not there's those moments where it's in both ears and there's not a lot going on in the center, just so that there's something.
Also, here, sorry, no, you continue.
No, that's really it. I love that your percussion's all mostly mono. I love all the ear candy and detail fillers. You killed it. It's great.
Yeah, I was about to say all that ear candy. Also, I have to ask, is this is that PewDiePie? I have to ask. I'm gonna wait.
we need the sample source, please.
I hope it's not the one.
Also in the chat, can we get a big thank you and round of applause for Leafy? They have to go at the moment, but we just want to show them all the appreciation in the world.
Yeah, dude, Leafy's a real one. He's the one that got our Instagram up to where it is, and that's how most of you probably found out about us. The Leafy, real one.
It's the Russian Badger, Aiden. Obviously, you should know this. Fucking Zoomers, all of you. Anyways, yeah, it's great. I don't have much to say about it. Maybe give the sub. I don't know. This is a bit of an issue. It's hard to make good decisions once you're at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe you can give it a bit of a amplitude envelope to make it a bit punchier. I don't know. You're gonna have to fiddle around with it to figure out what it needs for that last coat of polish. But I'd say you're 90% of the way there already. Like this is great. Come up with some like diddle on your keyboard or whatever. Come up with a little bridge and then switch it around a little bit and like to go for a drop 3. Make this a 4-minute track and then send it into Alpha Pup. Like
Yeah.
for real.
Also, if I just have to mention, we are also a record label, so I'm just saying. Okay, sorry. Next one. All right, John. I want to say Hag. John Hag.
Oh, our favorite Swede.
Yes. John actually used to be on our staff team. Pretty cool.
What?
Pretty cool. Yeah.
What?
He was an A&R.
Damn.
Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and play this.
Look at that waveform. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing
Look at that
already.
dynamic range.
I love being able to visibly identify a structure.
I saw on the internet.
Bring up the highs. Or 7K in the please.
Corp, shut up.
I saw on the internet. You and I are still friends. Yeah, we look so happy then. I guess that you can change that.
Shit.
So I had to unmute myself.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. That was, gotta say,
That-
all right.
Yeah, that's
Also,
pretty good.
John, you looking fresh there. Okay,
Wow.
so
Yeah.
here are my thoughts. I feel like in these main like verse and bridge sections, they just feel a little bit empty. Like they maybe could have used a little bit of ambience and just some more texture to fill up the space. But sound design wise, that was pretty good. Damn.
Everything I heard sounded like it was meant to be there. It feels like I'm listening to something that is like 3 days into a week-long production session with a professional artist. It's like it's not there's stuff is just not there. It's very obvious that stuff should just be there that isn't there. But everything that I heard sounded incredibly professional. You've managed to do sound design in such a way that every single element has incredible signal flow. It's all super consonant, like it's got great integrity, harmonically, dynamically. Like it sounds like I'm listening to like like a scrapped track off of a Kygo record or something. Like it's crazy. It's so good, but it's like so painfully obvious that shit is missing. You like just do me a favor, just add like I'm not even fucking kidding. Just add a completely vanilla saw wave and to like just add it in places and see where it works because you're missing so much high end on so many of these things. I feel like just adding a saw wave where the harmonics run all the way up to 20k or like 17k, or like you obviously cut it off at some point. 18 days old, like it's you need more like listen to some tropical house for inspiration. Listen to Ian Kirkpatrick's streams on YouTube, like his Dua Lipa session breakdowns. Listen to the kind of sounds that are in those projects. Like listen to mainstream, like listen to some Ed Sheeran tracks. Listen to the stuff that is the filler content in there. Go for those type of sounds, like really nice, just good sounding elements, like plucky little bits, stuff like that. Add that to this track. It sounds incredible. You need more highs on the vocal. Pull up like 3 to 6 decibels and at like 7k with the shelf on the vocal, and you're done.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot of feedback I can really give because besides just adding a little bit more to fill up that space, yeah, I say it's pretty good.
Yeah, everything I'm hearing, I have no complaints with your mix or anything. You just need to add more to this.
Okay, so the next one. So there's, oh my god, there's 5 John Hag ones that we have. So I'm just going to go to the next one and we can just circle back to those later just so we can get everyone through. Okay. So now we have Tension. Super dope by a verified user. I feature. Dragon emoji. Okay. All right, we got the turn signal. Hell yeah.
That's cool.
All right. Well, this cover art is a little cheesy. I'm not gonna lie,
You
but
got any?
dude. All right. All right. So I'm just trying to gather all my thoughts. Corp, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, at the beginning, that build up, you add a bunch of risers and stuff, but you don't switch up the drum beat at all. It's like the same until halfway through that measure, and then it goes to like dun 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 dun, 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 right? If you're going to transition to a build up, what I would suggest is just remove the drums there. Like, don't just do the same drum groove again until halfway through the measure, and then transition into like build up drums. Just get rid of the drums completely and then let the drums come back and build up. Like, will you go to the beginning there?
Just play the beginning.
Yeah, like that where it's like it's intro, drum groove, and then it's drum groove again, but you can hear the riser elements. Yeah, go right there, right before the build up. Well, right here.
Right there.
So instead of it going the same groove we've already heard and then build up drums, just let the kick hit and then get rid of everything else until the build up happens. It will sound way better, I guarantee it.
I'm not sure that I really have a whole lot of
Oh.
thoughts on this.
I think the second drop, the double time snare, super cheesy. Just like delete or mute the snare there, so it's not happening twice as often, and just let there be gaps in the audio. I think that would sound way sicker, where it's you've got the double time feel without all the cheese of it being like, we're live on stream, and you're
What happened?
don't worry.
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it.
My fucking roommate, man. Okay, like let there just be gaps and stuff. You get the same feeling without it being like boom, boom, boom. Like, because it's just the track does not support that swing, that kind of that groove at all. I just like chop it up, slice it up more.
Yeah, I think actually that's what I was also gonna say. That the drums I feel like probably didn't fit quite that well, and then
I thought it
also,
was cool.
I mean, yeah, it was cool, but like I feel like they just didn't quite perfectly fit. And then also, just overall track songwriting wise and structuring, it seemed like it was really constant, and there wasn't a whole lot of like resolution to like kind of let your brain reset and like maybe some ambience, just to again let your brain reset before you get back into that super high energy.
Homework for everybody listening still. There's a track. I'm gonna type it into chat after I say this, but it's called "Join Us" by Abstract Elements. It's an extremely minimal track. Everyone should listen to that and listen to all of the different ways that the artists manage to work in tiny little variations and like switch ups and turnarounds to keep you interested and hooked on the super minimal, just pulsating drop, and like with barely anything going on whatsoever. These are all techniques that you can straight up steal from these guys and use in your own music. as a means of keeping the interest up, so that it's not super samey all the way through.
I don't have any further thoughts if you don't.
No, that's it for me.
All right. Well, that was pretty sick. Okay, next one. We have Audio Kid. And everyone, if you haven't streamed Reverie by Audio Kid, what are you doing? Please go stream it right now. Well, not right now. Listen to the stream right now. Okay, playing.
Yes.
That was pretty cool. That was super vibey, and that progression was really, really nice. So here's a couple of the notes from me. So right here with this, I'm gonna play real quick. That sounds super nice, and it like, you know, it's nice, and the drums and. Sorry, words are bad. I can't speak English. I can't speak English. Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to think of the words for that. But like the drums and the synth elements, I feel like they're a little bit disconnected. And like there's not a whole lot to really bridge the gap between the two. Like it sounds like the drums are one thing and the synths are another thing. So it's does that make sense? I feel like I'm speaking gibberish.
A lack of cohesion in their sound choices.
Yeah. And then over here in the drop section with those bigger chords, I feel like it really lacked in chord content. It was mostly just like leads.
I thought it was good. I liked the whole thing. First of all, top 10 reasons why you should stream Reverie, and all 10 reasons are this track.
Yeah, stream Reverie right now, please.
Honestly, it's good. I love the Zippo. very burial. You hit me right in the heart right there. Flicking the Zippo shut, that Foley bit in the right ear, it's a bit much. It's panned really, really hard right. Either bring it down in level so it's not like piercing my ear a lot, or like bring it back a little bit more towards center. Because it's a lot right now. It's very harsh. Panned that far. As well as the clock that's panning left and right, or alternating left and right. Either pull that down or bring it towards the center a little bit. It's just a little bit much. Like the vibe on this track is so like so gentle and cool that much energy moving hard right, hard left, hard right, hard left it's a lot. Just either bring it down or like tone the panning a bit down. um I really want to hear like little bells or like a glockenspiel or like a marimba or anything in that during that second drop where there's nothing going on. I just need something up in the highs to take my like steal my focus, like little fireflies of notes happening, if that makes sense. It's like just anything that will be something I can really pay attention to. And
Okay.
also,
Oh yeah, sorry.
I was just gonna say, yeah, drop 3 needs more negative space. All of this choppy LFO saw stack kind of thing. I love it. I think Aiden is wrong about it being not enough chord. I think it being super leads is fucking pog and excellent. I think instead of it just being nothing but that all the time, where there's moments where it slows down to just, eighth note, dun 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 dun, like get rid of it, just delete it, and then write in like a counterpoint melody. So you have like 2 different melodies going on. You should have this LFO saw thing happening, and then use like a bit crush sign or something and do a counterpoint melody. So you have a B melody during the turnarounds, so that we get it's not just one thing feeding our attention the whole time. It'll help add negative space and some more room to the arrangement here, as well as providing us with more things to think about and focus on and linger on.
I think those are all really good points. One thing that I did notice, it was kind of another small thing, but down in drop 3, there was just some parts where it seemed like the volume ramped up a little bit just unexpectedly. That's probably an artifact just from all of the chopping up and clipping. But I think just kind of go throughout there and just kind of make sure and listen to, is there any unexpected volume spikes? It wasn't like a spike, but it was like kind of a ramp up that was a little bit unexpected.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
You can do the Jaren thing where you play a noise like a saturated guitar through an echo device, like a space echo clone, and like turn the feedback to 100%, or like even into self oscillation, and then like filter it out so it's just like a tiny little band pass of frequency information, and then just saturate it, like crank it, and you'll get that like super overdriven band pass sound, and then push that off into like the left ear, and then do it again and with something different, push that off into the right ear. Add these like super dissonant layers that are quiet but will clue the listener into like, hey, something big is coming. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I think I don't really have any other thoughts. Do you?
No, it's great. Please submit this to us.
Yeah. Okay. So, and JYYYYYY, yes, you are next in queue. And then after that, I'm actually gonna do 2045's track, because it looks like he sent in
Oh fuck yeah.
another one, the fixed one. So yeah, JYYYYY, and then 2045. I'll play yours. Okay. Let me copy this. How do you pronounce that, by the way? Is it just like, what is this? Ballception. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so here are my immediate thoughts. In this first drop, I feel like you could have used a different snare. It's just something about it just didn't quite feel right. But I really like that whole like color based section, super sick. And then oh right here, where it was kind of like that. It reminded me of Geometry Dash, that sub. Personally, I probably wouldn't have added that that arpeggiating sub. I think it's a cool idea, but it's just
The
me
fucking
personally.
Game
I just
Boy
wouldn't add it.
arpeggiator,
Yeah.
the fucking NES sound. You're playing with fire with that shit, man. It's sick. But like you're playing with fire, moving it around that much. I gotta
Yeah.
be honest.
Subs, they work best if they stay as constant as you can get them.
I mean, you want a pitch envelope on it too.
I mean, yeah.
Like not that constant.
Like,
It's
don't turn it into
cool.
like a lead.
I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool idea. What I don't think is cool is the panning. I know
I think
I
it is.
know
Well, sorry, you say what you're gonna say first.
it's sick. The problem is headphones are like I don't know. This is where I'm torn between like being an artist and being an engineer because like on one hand like this song is probably never going to be heard by anybody except on headphones. So like you really have to take into consideration the relevance of this kind of feedback. The problem is okay, let me just get the problem out of the way. The problem is pan law. Pan law means that because you're panning it around the head in the way that you are, the volume is going to be constantly fluctuating in a way that is not very good for your track. Um, but that only applies if you're listening in actual like proper stereo, like on real speakers or in a car or something. So I don't know. The pan, it's an obvious thing. It's so obvious to be like you shouldn't pan your sub like that. At the same time, I mean, given the trajectory of music like this, I don't know. You can just ignore it, honestly, I guess. It just depends on the environment you plan on this being played out.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I'm just gonna pronounce it as Jai because that's simple. But you should send us something through our demos. We'd love to hear it, and I'd love to hear what you have. So yeah.
Other than that, same thing. No, there's no coherent melody. I feel like I've already forgotten everything I just heard. Like, there's no hook. There's no like motif repeated like every fourth beat. There's like nothing going on that I can like latch onto. Like my brain, this just passes over my brain like butter.
Right.
Just I feel like I can't digest this at all because there's nothing to hold on to. Other than that, there's no dynamics. Do the thing where I've been saying it over and over again. Bring all of the levels in your project down, and then bring up the fundamentals first: your sub bass, your kick, your snare, then the lead, then the chord saw stacks and stuff like that, and bring everything up until it feels right, and no more. And if you end up with the project file where everything's at 0, then you need to check your ears because it's completely smushed. Just take off any processing you have on the master. Just put a clipper on to prevent peaking over 0, and then just bring things up one by one until you've got your house of cards made in your mix. This dynamic structure, you need that.
So personally, I really, really like this kind of style of music, and I actually kind of like this track. So, yeah. Okay. Next we have.
Smooth brain.
Oh yes, we have. How do you pronounce
2045?
this? Is it Screw and Share? Am I saying that right? I think you're in chat still, so if you want to educate me, please.
Is it time? Get real.
Get real. Yeah, please do get real. I don't know. Is he still here?
It's pronounced as Joe.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
It's
that's
canon.
good to know. All right, Joe. I am no longer pronouncing this as what was it, Scroon shares, whatever. Now Joe. Okay, Get Real by Joe.
You can't take it back over there. Okay, OPN, calm down.
I wanna feel something but if I hide myself behind these walls, when will I ever get myself through to you? Just get real. Just get
Oh.
Yes. There's okay. So, yes, bricks and saturation and distortion like that in most cases are not good. But I have
That
to
was
say, in hyperpop
fucking-
and stuff like this, I have to say it's good. I gotta say.
That was probably the most creative and inventive piece of music I've heard all month.
Yeah, I really, really like that. I think that, I mean, yes, hyperpop is kind of built on, you know, unconventional mixing techniques, but I think there is a couple parts where maybe I would kind of try to make the mix a little bit more developed and have maybe a little bit less audible ducking and shit like that. Because there was, I think, in those quieter parts, it could have used it.
Yeah, the mix. I mean, obviously the mix needs work, but that first drop, don't change it a bit. It's fucking brilliant. This is the kind of shit I expect to hear out of like underscores. Like, I'm not
Yes.
even kidding. I'm gonna say, the second drop is too much. You've gone overboard at that point. It's it being nothing but just the sub slamming into the limiter and the track like just barely surfaces for air in between. That I think is too much. I think you could be more effective with this style if you were to do the underscores thing and make this a full on punk rock, like punk pop banger at the end. Just thrash, like it would hit way harder than having this super left field first drop and then just like it's just like a like there's no energy in the second half. Like, it's gorgeous. I love the sampling. um the first drop, the harmonics that you're pulling out of the shit with this distortion is nuts. I don't care if you've done it too many times. Do it again.
I think
It's
or
great.
I think that it might actually be cool to have some like tempo automation actually, because I feel like in some spots it felt slow, but in other spots I feel like the tempo felt right. So
You know,
yeah,
an easy way to do that, just have like stick clicking 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just pick up at a super fast tempo.
yeah,
And just like play it, like track some bass, track some real drums. It would fucking go off. It would be insane
or just do
to
the
do.
thing where like you literally just record your DAW's metronome on like Edison or some shit, and then just drag and drop that in.
It's nuts. I love this. It's muddy as hell, but like the way that you've constructed it, it's part of the track identity, and you're getting away with it because it's so. I love this. This is incredible.
Yeah, like this sounds like a song. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have much more to say. Once you get to the point where this is finished, then you're gonna want to go back and clean it up afterwards. You want to stem it out and do this proper. Don't do it the SoundCloud way. Don't do it the Blady way, where you're fucking. It sounds like ass. Go back and do it the underscores way, and clean it up and make it sound precise and polished and brilliant.
Yeah.
And it will take off.
Nail the sound, nail the like songwriting, sound design, and all of that first. Don't even think about mixing because you'll kill the track like that. And
Yeah,
then
you'll
once you're
get started.
done, mix it.
Diego Decker, thank you for the follow.
Okay, so
That's
my
it
god,
for me.
there's another John Hag track. I'm gonna, since he's already gone, I'm gonna do Jad.
Is John gone? John is in the chat like 5 messages ago.
Okay, so let's play this one.
Hello, Jad Sound. Thank you for the drums.
Okay, I'm unmuted.
That was
now.
awesome.
Sorry, what was that?
It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, that was it was like a really like simple and like yeah, it was just super simple and just nice. But I do think it was a little bit repetitive, and some of the just like overall songwriting could have been a little bit more developed, in my opinion.
This is Jungle Man.
Neo Jump.
The thing about this is if this track is going to be the way it is, you can't release it as a single. You need the album. If this is gonna come out as a single or something, it's gotta make more of a statement than this. But if you've got the support of the rest of the album, this is the kind of shit that I download on Bandcamp because I just love having nice plain jungle. This is just radio fodder. Like it's just nice to listen to. It's not doing too much. It's good. The mix isn't that bad either. Contrary to what you believe, that little synth bit at the end. I think your issue there is the sound choice. I think you should pick a different preset or whatever for that Mogi ish like saw based whatever that is. I think if you picked a different sound, it would do better, even if you played the exact same notes. But I think that the problem with your mix is you're colliding there because of the sound choice.
Right. And I think more on that whole like releasing it with an entire album. I think that actually we had this conversation in the staff chat a little while ago about because we got a demo that we really liked, but I think we thought that it would just sound a lot better in an album, but it was just a single. So that is something that you should probably take into consideration is maybe making it with the rest of an album.
Yeah, we're getting this track is more laid back compared to the others.
Mhm.
If you gave me this in a 4-track EP, where like this is like track 3, and then you've got track 2 is high energy, track 4 is high energy, and track 1 is like either your single or an intro or whatever, then this makes so much sense. But this by itself has no context. I understand because I listen to this kind of music all the time, but in without context, it just isn't enough. You need either more music or the track needs to make a statement. That's all.
Oh,
Other
I
than
just
that,
realized this is a part of an album.
yeah, it says so in the description. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I brought it up is because like if I could hear 4 or 5 other tracks, then I would totally download this as just like a low key like jungle EP that's like $2 on Bandcamp or whatever. I would totally play this all the time.
Yeah. So I think just
Um,
kind of work on some of the patches, in my opinion.
yeah, you can like pull up the highs a bit on the snare or like the break, like give it a little bit of air. I don't think the mix like this isn't a track you need to mix very carefully. It's just like make like just like give it a little bit of extra life. Like just like accentuate a little bit here and there and stuff. You don't have to go full sculpting mode like hyperpop tracks do because there's so much shit going on. Maybe I don't know what platform you're on or whatever, but like stuff like this, what I really love doing is there's this plugin by FabFilter called Volcano. They just released Volcano 3, and it's not like what you would expect from FabFilter, which is about being super precise and being very like meticulous and sculpting sounds and stuff like that. Volcano is more about adding color to your sound, and not in the same way as Saturn. The way it works is you can drive different curves on the whole track. Um, and the kind of thing that I want to hear out of this is like throw Volcano on it and like put a little tiny bump at like 40 hertz and then like drive it 2 or 3 decibels and just give me that like vintage tape or like tube sound. Like I just want to hear this like it's coming out of like my O2 Toyota on the tape deck where I've turned the volume up way too loud and everything is just like warm and thumpy and muddy and just like pleasant and just like swallowing me up on the headphones. Like that's what I want from this.
I don't have any other thoughts, so I guess next one.
That's good.
All right. So I think we already tried the Makuna one, but it didn't work. So next up is Wave Baby.
Excuse me, that says wavy baby.
Sorry, words.
A little bit crush. Don't overdo that. I would bring that effect in and out, Jad, because otherwise it's gonna get irritating.
Oh, this is GarageBand. So is this Leafy's friend? I wonder if it is. GarageBand. This is probably directly uploaded from GarageBand. Okay, I'm gonna play it.
Is this a shitpost? I have no idea what I'm listening to. Please, if you're in chat, please tell me if this is serious or not. What the fuck?
Okay, well, serious or not, let's treat it like it's serious. So, I have to say, it's obvious it was made in GarageBand. Sorry, I can't stop looking at your fucking profile picture. Oh god,
Bro,
it
what am I
makes me
supposed to
so
do with
scared.
There's simply not enough content for me to be able to make a good enough critique on this. I have no idea what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
I can't, I'm sorry. I have nothing on this. Like I literally
Yeah, I have no idea what to say either.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna assume this is a joke, but like, there's no content.
Watch it not be a joke, and he's just sitting in his
I-
room, just crying.
Okay, well then.
He
you
just
need- okay,
bullied the hell out of this kid.
the feedback is in that case. The feedback is you need to add more to this, make it longer, give us a real idea. Right now, it's like 2 or 3 elements. Like there's drums. There's a goose hang, I think, whatever. Maybe it's a fucking I forget the name. Shaka, not Shaka. Anyways, there's the guitar thing, whatever.
Okay,
You need
so
you need to add more, please.
next one we have Soft Echoes, Blooming Alterations, unfinished.
Bro, at least they got the fucking bot follow though. Like shout out.
Yeah, like that single like. Okay. Yeah,
That's
this
cool.
is super cool. It's kind of vibey. I like how you have like the contrast between those ambient parts and then those super like drummy, bassy parts.
I the exact same. Ivan is saying in chat that the drums go wild and the Amos doesn't. Watch out for that. On the complete opposite. That what is it? The juxtaposition makes this track so cool.
Yeah, I do think that mix-wise, the drums seemed. I don't know if maybe you got it from a loop, but it sounds like it was It sounds like it's a little bit compressed and like probably not original. Although I can't really tell.
I think it's sick. I love how dirty it is.
Mhm.
It sounds like it came from a loop and it already had processing on it, and then you processed it more, and
Right.
it's like chuggy and like dirty and grit. I really like. Oh, is this you, Lizzie? My biggest issue is I'm like listening to the track and I love this like industrial kind of sound and I'm vibing with it, and then the drums change and I'm like, am I off beat? Like, did I catch the one at the wrong time? And then I adjust and like I'm bopping to it and I'm bopping to it, and then the drums change and it's like out of measure, and I'm like, what's going? It's like there's like it like the stuff changes, and I don't know if you're writing this in an on time signature or something, but like it just is so jarring and disorienting. Like I just put it in 4/4, please.
Yeah,
and, like,
one
make
thing
just
that I was actually
everything
thinking about a
bar.
little while ago was that with this kind of like ambient genre, and also goes for like that kind of future garage style, but it's kind of hard to keep the time going and rhythm going and keep people like up to speed with what's happening in the track, because if it's so ambient and there's not a whole lot of things going on, it's hard to tell where you are. So if you like skip to one spot in the track, you're like, okay, where am I? Like, what's going on right now? Does that make sense?
Yeah, if you're writing this in an odd time signature, don't, because there's just not enough markers to count by. Like, you've got this on purpose, which is why it switches back after. I really don't like it, and this is your artistic, like, this is your zone. Like, if you're gonna make the decision, I can't stop you. And if you want it to be disorienting because that's what you're trying to achieve, great. But I think that this song has potential, has like potential life as a more friendly song to listen to. Like, you've got the essence of this like breakcore chaos where like you've got this loop that's chopped up and sliced, and it's super dirty, and there's so much variation, and it's chuggy, and it's cool. I love it. But then this break snare comes in on the offbeat, and I'm just like, I just want it to like, I just want to groove with it the whole way through.
Right. And I'm not sure that I actually have any further thoughts.
There's not much else. I'm gonna say the same thing to you, Lizzie. If you're like, go. I pointed this out. This album is called "Come to Grips" by Edit. It's by one of the guys from the Glitch Mob, and it's got this super dirty, unpolished sounding mix, and it hits super hard. And I think I'm going to suggest that you go and listen to that and use it as a reference for this kind of music, because it is, you can. I think you're I think you're really close already to having this mix that is a quote unquote bad mix, and the track is great. I really think that you could say this is finished. The sound of it's really good. I don't think that this needs more work in the mix.
Okay. So if you don't have anything else, we have one more person who is not a repeat.
Okay.
Right,
I
and
can't
that
think of
is
much else. Yeah.
all right. I'm gonna load this one up then. So we have Burbs advertisement. No, we hit that refresh button. No advertisements. Okay. From a
Everyone, this
first
stream
glance, the
sponsored
waveform
by
looks a
Sound.
little bit interesting. Okay, so Burbs. So I just saw it. You said this was your first track ever? For a first track ever, this is pretty good. Like, I remember my first track was, oh my god, it was
I'm
just
very
awful.
I'm
But
confused. Space
hmm?
Bean, are you claiming that this is your song? Or I'm very confused. Oh, what do you mean you didn't submit it?
Oh, I thought when you said, let me find it. Yeah,
I'm
when you said
I'm
this was
I'm
my
confused
first
what's
track
going on.
ever, I thought. So wait, Space Bean, are you this person or are you not this person?
It seems like they are. What do you mean? How did you not submit it and then it's on our feed? I'm very confused about that. Anyway, to the feedback.
Okay, yes. Anyways, feedback time. So I felt like these drums here and just the piano in general sounded like they were definitely like default presets. And like there wasn't much like altering done to them. And they just, yeah, they sound like it was like a, what is it? Let me play it. Was it like a 909 something? I'm not sure, entirely sure. But then
I don't
right
know.
here, where that kind of, that noise kind of builds up and it kind of sweeps up, for some reason in my brain I was expecting like a little bit of higher energy happening after that. So yeah.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say about this. It's ambient lo-fi music. Like
Yeah.
it mm, I, this isn't my cup of tea. I'm not this type of producer. I don't have any experience with this music because honestly, like th- there's no real decisions you can make that are incorrect with this genre and this style. Like it's I don't know. Like yeah, what Aiden was saying about like the drums sound kind of generic or like but like I don't know how much it actually matters. This you can kind of just do whatever you want in this style.
Right.
I guess if I'm gonna get nitpicky about it, like I would prefer it to be louder, like mastered to like -14 or
Mhm.
something.
And then with the whole loudness thing, if you can see on this waveform here that you can definitely see these drums here, and then in comparison to the background elements in the piano, the distance there is, big. So you
The
might want to work
SoundCloud
on that.
visualizer is not an accurate representation of anything going on in the track, Aiden.
Okay.
It's just legitimately not. But yeah, I mean if yeah, I don't know. There's so little we can really do to critique this. Like make
Mhm.
it louder, I guess. I don't know. Lo-fi is lo-fi. You can just get away with whatever you want. It just works. Like I don't. There's nothing you have done is inoffensive. No, like none of your choices are bad or wrong. Like there's no playbook that we can really play by to like say that hey you could do this or this to be better because it's like you've got a nice gentle track, a piano. It's cute. There's birds. There's a wave in the background. You've got I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
it's just
nice.
kind of
I mean,
it's just something chill, simple, and nice.
this is the advantage that lo-fi gets and why it blows up is because there's just nothing you can do that is bad.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna name off a few of the people that we have because I think this was the last non-repeat that we have. I'm gonna name off some people, and if you're still here, tell me. So we have Evgeny, and then we have John Hag, and then we have there's a lot of John, and then we have another Soft Echoes, or we have two more Soft Echoes, and we have another Ivan. So John, you're still here.
And there's also Alias. Oh no, that was never mind. Never
Yeah. So are you
mind.
able
Got
to check
it.
like who's actually watching right now?
Yeah. Well, John is here.
Yeah.
Soft Echoes is here.
Okay. So is it just
Ivan also.
oh
Oh,
okay.
Ivan sent this one in. What? I'm
What the
confused. It
okay.
seems like Ivan is also here. So yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the Ivan one next. Oh, God damn it. Google
Well,
Sheets.
John is Ivan one next or John's next?
I'm gonna do the Ivan one next, and then I'm gonna do all the John ones.
Like
I'm just
alternate
gonna
between them.
yeah, I think so.
John and then Soft Echoes and then John, etc.
Yeah. Okay. Stronger Than Others version 2 by Ivan.
Okay, Dead Mouse.
Okay, so here's what I think. I think that the overall progression and melody it seemed like it could use a little bit of work, like maybe switching up the chords a little bit, just so they flow a little bit better.
Yeah, the
That's-
note
that's what I
choices are
thought.
pretty weird.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna read off some of the stuff they said in the chat. So John had said he thinks that 80s drums on this would be cool. I think so too, because
sure.
it kind of has that like retro synth kind of vibe on it.
Go get some, like, download like some Lin drum samples, like old sample machine samples. Like, you can just find them online. Just download a few of those and see what works.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I
Yeah.
have a big issue with this.
What is your big issue with this?
Can you guess, Aiden? It's 3 little letters. OTT.
Oh.
I hear a fuck ton of OTT, and I
Ivan,
do
for
not like it.
context, Corp does not like OTT.
You could get away without multiband compressing all of this. Like, you don't need any of it. Just you just do dynamics normally, and then use like some regular compression. You do not need to go ham on the OTT. I know it can be your baby. That's allowed. It's just like you're going hard on this. Don't use Ozone when mastering. Fuck Ozone. Just put a
God.
clipper on your master.
Dude,
Don't
hate
fall for all this dog
Ozone.
shit.
I hate Ozone
You-
so
You
much.
don't need all this garbage. Just learn the fundamentals.
Honestly,
Toad
I've
Milk,
got to say,
welcome.
Maximus
That's not how this works.
is the best like maximizer I've ever used.
What's the link? Is it Twitch? Here, let me copy it from the announcements. Give me a second, Toad Milk. We'll get you the link.
Sorry, what happened? Oh, we have a new
Someone in
person.
chat.
Toad Milk.
Go ahead and submit a URL here.
Wait,
How?
did it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, to find some drum machine samples, old, like if you want some 808 or 707 samples, just download them off the internet, whatever. Lin drum, I would suggest, it's my personal recommendation, look into the Lin drum for samples if you want some 80s vibes for this.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and load up the next one now. We have Johnny. Okay, so we have John Hag ID. I'm assuming that means distorted lead idea. All right, let's play it.
Fuck off, dude. Why are you so good? Same thing, man. You gotta add more to this. It's so good, though. Shut the fuck up and add music. Get a top liner. Go join Ian's Discord server. Find someone that can sing for you and sing a melody to these IDs and like get the track finished. Yeah, I
God
take
damn it,
back
John.
I take back what I said about your previous track. What you need is a vocalist. You need to find a top liner and
Yeah, that's
get
true.
them to write a lead for this. And all of your other music, because this just cements the fact that I can tell you're extremely talented at composition. Your sound design is so solid. Your arrangement is on fucking point. Everything you make has incredible balance. I don't know. Ian Kirkpatrick, this guy, he's Dua Lipa's producer. You can find him on YouTube or whatever. Let me get you an invite to the Discord, and I'll DM you. But like, there are people in there that sing, and like, you can, I don't know, go on Fiverr, spend $5 to $10, get someone to just do a demo. Who fucking knows? Go DM Slyleaf. I don't fucking know. Go talk to people. Hit them up on Twitter.
Yeah,
Like,
just like
people
go asking
sing.
around.
Go ask Baby. Go ask, like, you need to find somebody, literally anybody. Tor, go DM Tor. I don't fucking know. Literally shoot your shot with these people. Your mixes are so good, and I think what you need is that last element to give the song. It needs a hook, and that one. I think if you had a vocal to work with here, it would give you all of the inspiration you needed to fill in all the gaps that we've been pointing out. That's my thoughts.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I would have had to say is just
I'm not
find
even
the
kidding.
space and that.
Ivan's right. Go DM
Yeah,
Pauline Harris.
seriously.
Like, hit these people up. You'd be surprised how easy it is. If it's about the music. Don't waste their time with like, hey, I'm a big fan. Hey, I've listened to your music. Like, just, hey, would you do vocals on this? I'm willing to pay. Rack to $100-$200 for like an initial take, or like, say, we can negotiate a royalty deal. Like,
Dude, if the beat is fire, people will buy in.
short and sweet. And if you're having issues with that the direct way, go to their management. Go to Pauline Hare's management. Go to Monster Cat A&R. Go talk to Going Quantum. See if they have any, like, I'm not even fucking kidding. This song would drop on Monster Cat. I'm not even kidding you. Go to Monster Cat. Go talk to Going Quantum. Go talk to the guys there and say, hey, do you have any vocalists that I could work with on this track? I think it would be a great fit for the label. Go to management. If artists aren't responding you, go to management.
All right, well, I don't have any other thoughts on this one. So I think next up we have what? Soft Echoes. Wait, Soft Echoes, are you still here?
Lizzie, you in the chat?
Oh, it's Lizzie.
Yeah. We're waiting for the response. There
Okay,
they are.
yes,
Yeah,
there
they're
we
here.
go.
Toad Milk, real quick. Could you play Toad Milk's track? Because they popped in for a sec.
Oh, do we want to do Toad Milk first?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Do they have to leave or something?
I don't know, but like, they're new and in chat, and they deserve to get their track played.
All right. Nice profile picture. Okay. Oops. No, not next up.
At Metro by
my
T-Mobile,
God.
we're giving you
This the stream is now sponsored by Metro by T-Mobile. Everybody, go order
No,
Metro.
This stream is not
Super cheap.
sponsored.
Affordable phone plans.
Okay.
Hit it. Cake on your face?
Oh, drum and bass. I'm excited for this.
FL Studio user. FL Studio user Toad Milk.
Sorry, I wasn't able to click something for a second. Okay. So here's what I thought. I thought that main like sub bass, it was a little bit too high for me. I feel like that could have been lowered.
Yep.
Yeah. And
I'm in Ableton Pro. What do you mean? Okay, well then you have some work to do. That is all I'm
Core.
saying. I'm not throwing no shade. No heavy amounts of shade to FL users actually. This sounds really fast to me. This sounds like 190, 200. If you're gonna be making drum and bass with this kind of break, I would recommend. It's a suggestion. This is not a hard and fast rule. Bring it back down to like 174. It's really fast. Nah, John. Fuck FL. I'm sorry. All y'all. Nah, I'm real. I'm not gonna lie about my feelings about FL. I hate it.
Yeah.
This you gotta drop the sub an octave. It's I think you might benefit from some nicer headphones. It sounds like you're listening on a pretty cramped. Stop shit. Oh boy. Oh, I'm starting flame wars. Okay, we're gonna forget I said that. Anyways,
Oh no, we're not. No, Corp does not like FL. Right.
I hate FL Studio. Anyways, moving on. It sounds like you're listening on desktop speakers or something because that sub bass. I'm sorry. Okay, I completely derailed everything.
Okay, well anyways, I feel like the progression overall felt a little bit random. Like some of it was almost off key in my opinion.
You're making what it sound, if I remember correctly, these are just like it's like one layer of a saw stack and it's changing every measure. What you could try spicing it up a bit by like adding like some pickup beats so that they like you got like what, hold it for 3 quarter notes and then change it on 4 and then hold that to the end of the next level, stuff like that, like vary the length of your chords. Maybe add some more texture to the it sounds like everything is one element, like it's everything is one layer.
Mhm.
If your sound design skills aren't super strong right now, just add more layers, or I guess it would be my suggestion. But it sounds really fast and it sounds like there's like you're just holding sustained chords or whatever. You could do with a bit more space. Allow stuff to stop playing for a second and then add some. There's 3 layers to the chords. There's a problem. There's a problem. Something's going on. Because if there's 3 layers to your chords, they sound super generic.
Yeah, they might be really
gotta do
similar.
something. Maybe whatever you're doing, you gotta. I don't know. It just. It's hard to place. I would like to see the project file because I feel like that would answer a lot of my questions. Because it sounds like there's not a lot going on, and yet you seem to be pretty confident about what you're doing. I don't know. I think if I'm being completely honest, the track sounds to me like you need to spend a couple more years making music. Like
Damn,
I think
that was
I think the experience, I think you'll get the same uncanny feeling that I have about this track if you had some more practice. Just keep doing it, keep making this kind of thing, and you'll start to develop this sense for it because I'm really struggling to place it.
so.
Like
Here's one more thing that I thought before we get on to the next track, just so we don't like go too long with the stream. I feel like because it's drum and bass, there should be a really, really, really big focus on, drums and bass. So just kind of work on getting a little bit more power behind those. And then that's all that I have. Do you have anything else, Corp?
I don't know. Yeah, there's not a very strong focus anywhere. Like I'm missing. It's one of those. It's another one of those moments where this track is kind of just slipping off of my ears. Like I'm like I've listened to it, but I haven't absorbed anything. Like there's nothing to grab onto.
Okay. Well, next we have Soft Echoes Garden.
Shout out Jedwill.
So here's the vibe that this track gave me. So yes, it is only 1 minute long, so it's not really like a full song or anything like that. But I really thought that this could sound like just a section of a song. So I wouldn't say that this would be a complete track yet. So just like I would say, just add more parts and things like that, because it seems like it's just one singular loop. But I really like the ambience and the percussions; those are really
That's
nice.
great. I absolutely fucking hate shimmer reverb and anything like that. So the fact that you managed to make it sound really good is astounding. Like it's great. It sounds really nice. Yeah, I don't know. It's a minute long.
Oh my god,
Hello,
we have Aloe here,
fucking poggers.
the one and only. Is this perhaps a
Again,
feedback stream? Yes, it is actually Aloe. Corp, send the submission link
Oh my
if
God.
you want to send something in Aloe. I'm just saying.
I wanna dissuade any thoughts you might have, soft echoes about the mix. The mix is fine. There's not enough going on for you to warrant. You use shimmer pads. Then the fact that you make them sound good is impressive because they sound good. The mix is great. Don't think that it's mixed poorly. There's not enough going on for this to be mixed poorly yet. I think it sounds great. Yeah, just extend it. I don't know. Do whatever you need to, or just have this be a minute long interlude.
Yeah.
But like, I would prefer it to not fade in, fade out. If you're gonna do that, it's nice. I don't know.
Yeah. So I don't really have any more thoughts. I don't know if Aloe's sending something in. So until then, I guess we can go back to the other John track.
Next, more John, baby.
More John. Probably gonna be.
What's it gonna be this time?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, yeah. I would just, I don't know. See if you can't pull those fades out and like do something, or like even do the concept album thing where you transition from one track to the next, but with a crossfade or something. That would be cool. Instead of it
Yeah.
just being previous track ends, fade in, 1 minute of breaks, fade out. That I don't know. It's a little lame.
One thing that I really like to do with a lot of my productions is I have like my main idea, and then I develop that, but then I also just try and make something that's, same key and kind of the same vibe, I guess, but it's a completely different idea. And then I try and merge those two together. And then working on that transition is, for one, it's just really good to, get that down and learn how to do transitions really well. But just having that contrast is just really good for songwriting, because it's not just like some blank track. So I'm going to turn myself up because I feel like I'm really quiet. Okay, so next, John Hag ID Talk to 5 demo.
John Hage.
Hedge, Over the Hedge. Oh my god, I love that movie. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up.
You're into Stella, aren't you? You disgusting furry. Yeah, vocal would go perfectly here. I'm thinking like running back, Flume, running back, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was again really good. John Hag demolishing it again. But one thing that I think was a little bit could probably use a little bit more work was those vocal chops right on the drop section. They felt like they were a little bit short, if that makes sense. So it was like there was a lot of negative space in there. And then
I like that space.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about you, but my thoughts are honestly, if every track that we listen to is gonna be like this from you, I feel like I'm kind of done giving feedback because what you should do, go find a top liner, write a melody, and then just chop up their voice, and then you'll have way more content to make this drop way cooler.
Yeah, dude, you need to work with the vocalists. Like these need vocals, dude. It would like oh my god.
It legitimately like I'm kind of at a loss if your other tracks that you've submitted are also this way. I really don't know if there's anything else I can do to contribute to your career other than tell you to get your fucking ass off of whatever, like get out, start making moves, be the different, be built different, like go submit this shit, show off how good this stuff is, and then to put the release an album on Surreal.
While you were
Like,
sitting around doing niche, I was out
I was
making
out
moves.
making moves. That's got to be you, man. Do large business right now. I'm asking, begging you.
All right, so Aloe. We're gonna have an unreleased Aloe track. That is insane.
Go release an album on fucking In Extremis. Go release it on Surreal, on fucking Bitbird. Literally, you fit the bill. Just go get some fucking lyrics, man.
And actually, Aloe has a track on Bitbird with Swirl Info Ivy. So if you need connections, go talk to Aloe. Just saying. Okay, sorry. You by Aloe. Dude, Aloe, your melodies and just progressions are just so good. Dude, I really like how you just use like real instruments and like just kind of blend those into like digital sound design, and it's just really cool. I like that a lot. I don't really know what to say. I mean, there's some parts that I feel like just could be a little bit more developed songwriting wise and melody wise, but I don't really know that there's a whole lot to say. Like, this is really good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what to say either. It's just like a nice, pleasant song.
Yeah, like normally we're giving a lot of feedback on like these super like bass heavy and intricate stuff, but with a lot of this, it's just good.
It's crazy. It's almost like trying to make a bunch of electronic music really bass heavy introduces a bunch of problems because you have to make it really loud and do a good mix and shit. Maybe you should all just make actual fucking real music. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's a reason that like acoustic music is just as popular as it is, just because it's so simple and good.
I'm personally running quite a bit out of. I'm losing a lot of focus. This stream has taken a lot out of my ability to pay attention.
We've gone through so many tracks. Like, okay.
I think I'm gonna have to call it after 15 minutes here at the turn of the hour, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
I just don't know how much more I can really do. Like I felt myself kind of just drifting through this one.
Yeah, I know my brain is like getting kind of numb at this point, because the stream has been going on for exactly 3 hours actually. Okay, so let's choose a couple more, and then we can go ahead and call it quit.
Let's do the soft echo, the last soft echoes track, and then the other Aloe submission.
Oh, that's right.
For now, because that'll be 2 more tracks, and then that should be everyone. I think we've figured out the gist of it with John.
Yeah, they're just gonna be good.
No offense, John. I hope you don't take that the wrong way that we're not doing feedback, but like seriously.
Okay, so we have Floating on Sunstreams by Soft Echoes. Oh my god.
Tiger! John is complaining that the tracks that he submitted are different. You're gonna put me to sleep.
I'm sorry, I just want to point out these related tracks right here. I'm sorry. What is that? What is that? I really like this cover art. It's so sick.
this gave me fucking chills. I don't know about you, Aiden. I don't know if you know this music, but this gave me such uncanny deconstructing nature era like silver music.
Yeah, this
Like
get
vibes.
if you know another a forum plug here, but like on what was it? Forum Storybook. Yeah, it was Storybook, that compilation. It really reminds me of Refraction Pulse, that first song on the comp, and it's just like, oh my god, I love it. It's that whole like drum and bass kind of thing. But yeah,
You
this is really
you
sick.
might recognize that by a different name, Sakura Burst. Fucking this is got such heavy like deconstructing nature. Like I'm getting very very strong cherry blossoms explode on the dying horizon from this with this super greasy neuro. It sounds like it's came right out of Harmer. That's why.
Yep,
That
yep,
that
there it
would be
is.
why.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I got that vibe so hard from this.
So for these, I guess for these next couple tracks that we finish up with, let's try and make the rest of the feedback as, concise as we can. So if you don't have any other thoughts on this one, we can go ahead and move to the next one.
No, not really. It's really pretty. Good job.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. So, okay, next one. Okay, damn it, what was the next one that we were gonna do? Wait, we were gonna
This
do
is,
the. Yeah, you pick.
I think Aloe, probably the other Aloe track. I don't know. The challenge with this music is it's way more musical and artistic.
Mm-hmm.
It's way easier to give feedback on tracks that are obviously trying to be an archetype.
Okay, this one's just a minute long. Okay. Hello, ID, computer mic. Interesting. Let's listen.
I seem apologetic when I mean it. But there's no reason
Fucking
to
Porter
be
ass.
sorry. Going in silence, I can't see the darkness. I'm seeing your face now.
Somebody like Nurture. Look at the sky.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and make my feedback as quick as possible so that we can get these other few over with. So, yeah, again, like you said, major Porter vibes here. I really like that whole ambience here and like just the
The drums
kind of
suck.
risers effect, huh?
The drums suck.
Oh, come on.
The drums were bad, man. You like smash them into a compressor with a bunch of reverb or something. They're just dun 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 sampled drum dun dun dun. Come on.
But I really like how just the progressions again. Like Aloe, you are just a god with making melodies and progressions and all that. I forget. I was gonna say something. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh
I love
yes, the vocals. I feel like you could probably EQ them just a little bit better, and then
yeah.
I would also turn the level down a little bit because they seem a little bit loud in comparison to everything else. But also, a little later on in the track, whenever it's the vocals plus all the other elements, I feel like things start to drown each other out.
Fuck Aiden is my advice. Don't listen to anything he says. The vocals are perfectly fine as loud as they are. They just sound like ass. I guaranteed if they sounded like Porter's vocals do, you wouldn't be complaining.
Recorded them with a computer mic. Well, that's why it's called computer mic.
But yeah, I love the
kinda like the
hydrophone,
vocals.
that little plucky bit at the end. The bidoo-doo-doo-doo. That's nice.
Yeah.
It does get a little busy, but yeah. I just fuck with the drums. Like slam them into like a huge chamber and then like compress the fuck out of them or something.
Okay, so if you don't have anything else, we can move on to the other one.
I'm sleepy, baby. Yeah, I'm so
Okay.
tired.
Let's
I'm
do.
such a dumb.
All right, one more, and then we'll be done.
Why'd I
So,
sign up?
what was that?
Why'd I sign up for this?
Okay, so is it just the last John track?
There's two more John tracks that are apparently different. I swear to God if they're not.
Let's do one more. Okay. So, God, which one do we pick? Okay, so wait,
Just
which
do
ones
the
do we have
first one
left?
and then do the second one. I don't care.
Okay, I think it's fucking John Heh. I guess that's the one that we're gonna do. Okay.
John Hahi. John.
Okay. Secret project vocals coming. Interesting. There better be.
They better be. That's exactly right.
One second. I just have to point out 3 years ago.
These vocals are like my dad, man. These vocals might not take it to milk and cigarettes. All right, bitch.
Those chords were clean, I'm not gonna lie.
It's definitely different. He said. You're on thin fucking ice. If this project isn't fucking IDM or some shit, you're getting fucking timed out.
Wait, John, we just have to know, did these ever get vocals? Because this was 3 years ago, dog.
You're just flexing at this point. Fuck you.
This is his shameless plugs.
The song is done, dude. Literally, just drop any fucking vocal in on the verses.
It didn't get vocals. Just like
It's
grab something from
literally done.
Splice.
This
Literally
would
grab
drop on
something from Splice
NCS
and then release it.
instantaneously.
The other one has vocals. Well,
My head
if Corp, if you need to go, then you can go. I'm probably gonna listen to the last one and then I'll end off the stream.
Well, my headphones just broke again, so
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I kind of gotta call it there.
Okay. Well,
I'm timing
John...
out. I'm timing out John, anyways. Fuck you.
No, John, that was sick.
Get fucked.
You... No. You. Oh my God. That was awful. That was foul. Foul. Oh wait, did she leave? Are you still here? Am I alone? No, you're still in the Discord call. Where the fuck do you go? Oh,
I'm here, bitch.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
sorry.
you had, like,
I'm
left.
I'm untiming them out. I'm trying to figure it out.
that is foul. It's just Okay, well, I'm just gonna pull up the next one.
Apparently the you're timed out. Cringe.
He's yellow now. John, I just want to say that was targeted. Bro, this one's 2 day. Flume 2022, John Haggett. Interesting.
Get fucked. It's exactly the same, isn't it? You're banned. No, you're fucking done. It's over.
No, Corp. No. No banning people from the stream. Dude, my brain is like a mush right now. No bonking either. Yeah, Ella, no bonking. Wait. Oh, put this on stream? Okay, well, Corp just sent me something, and I guess I'm supposed to show this. Here, how do I do this?
Just add a new image and then.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at here.
That's 10. I believe that's 10 or 100 million seconds, which is like 300 years.
Oh my god. Tempted to bonk label owner? No, don't bonk me. I think it's so hilarious that I just decided to make a record label. Like, why did I do that?
Why did you do that?
That's a good question. You can still
Thank
scroll
you
back
all.
in the Discord server to where I finally made the decision to actually make Digital Daydream. It's so funny.
Thank y'all for showing up. I'm sorry, I gotta dip out. I'm fucking my ears and brain have been fried. doing
Dude,
this
I'm
right
gonna
now.
turn into like, you know the picture of like Tyler One where he's got the dip in his
Yeah.
head?
The fucking this fucking reverb disappears.
Yeah, like, I feel like that's what my head is gonna be like. It's
For
just
real.
like has a dip in it.
I'm gonna dip out of the call. Thank you so much for coming, showing up. We love everybody. We love all you. Thank you for the
Yeah.
music. Hope everyone learned something.
Fire music.
Subscribe to my Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, get those shameless
fucking-
plugs in. Okay. Well, whenever you leave, I'm just gonna play the last John track, and then I guess I'll end off the stream after I do my shameless plugs as well. Yeah, I think we hope to do another feedback stream sometime. I would like to make it a little bit more of a regular thing. It kind of just depends on how often everyone on the staff can actually even get on. Click or die, water gun. Yeah.
Anyways,
Monthly?
I gotta get ready for work. Thank
Okay.
y'all. I'm
Yeah,
heading out. See ya.
working. Okay. See ya. Okay. Yep. Looks like I'm the only one left. So, John, are you still here? Because if you're still here, then I'm gonna play it. But if not, then I guess we'll end it. Johnny. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna try my best to give some feedback, but we'll see because, yeah, Corp is kind of the feedback god here. Okay, here we go. Yo, hey Fonz. John, by the way, I'm pretty sure Fonz is actually Flume. No cap. Bye, Aloe. Bruh, John, how? So I'm not really sure that there's a whole lot of feedback that I can really give on this because, John, you are past my experience level in production. So I don't really know what to tell you, but this is crazy, dude. I love the ambience here. Flume. And yeah, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure Fonz is actually just Flume in disguise. So yeah. Okay, well, I don't really know what else to say. So if there's no one else who has any requests or anything like that, or who has just sent in a track, doesn't look like there is. I think we've managed to get through just about everything, except for the people who left, so we're not going to do their tracks. So, yeah. Got a lot of streams, or not a lot of streams, a lot of submissions, my bad words. So, yeah, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and end off the stream here.
Hit F5.
Hit F5. Oh, you're still here? I didn't even hear you. Wait. No, wait. Oh. You're submitting. Oh, interesting. Sorry, am I the only one that just heard Corp's voice? Like...
Hit F5 real quick.
Hit F5? Why do I have to hit F5? I'm hitting F5. I just hit F5. What did that do?
Refresh the page.
Refresh the page. Stinky vocalist, cringe producer with no vocals, or vocalist. Go back to. Shut up, Corp. Okay. Dude, is it Dives? You literally entered this stream. I was like seconds away from ending the stream. Let me know when you get that in, although I should get a notification when you do. Well, anyways, until we get that one, I'm just gonna do my shameless plugs real quick. Everyone go follow Falment on like all platforms. FALMNT, and yes, it's pronounced Falment, not Falmt. Also, go check out my the lo-fi track that I just posted on Falment 2, soundcloud.com/Falment2. It's called Coriolis. Go check it out. It's pretty cool. I like it. I made it in like an hour. We have some background music. If not, an opportunity for me to just flex my shit. We still got 5 people left. Okay. Copy link. Okay. Oh my god, another ad. I'm gonna. No. Okay. Oh my god, we got a. Literally, what is with these people like just joining seconds before I'm gonna end the stream? Okay. Yeah, I know. Whoops, I mean to click that. But yeah, go follow all of my pages, please. It's only 4 in the morning. I think it's so funny that 2 people just joined like seconds before I'm about to end the stream. That's so funny. Oh my god, there's another person? So yeah, that is my song Coriolis. I really like it. I made it like in like an hour or 2 in Ableton, and I don't actually use Ableton. So yeah. Okay. Should I whisper the SoundCloud link to someone? Actually, I think I got yours. I think I have it pulled up right now. Okay, so if we don't get any more after this one, then I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream now, just because we've been going for 3.5 hours. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one.
After this drops, push it back.
Dang, that's pretty good. Okay, so is that some? Damn, another one. Okay. So because this is a finished release, there's really not a whole lot that I can really say in terms of critical feedback because it's already been polished to point of release. But I feel like just my overall opinions of this kind of style of music is it kind of to me feels like it's a little bit kind of like that cliche drum and bass trap style. I appreciated those trapaholic samples. They're just sick, funny too. So I think I got another submission. Okay. But yet, again, there's not really a whole lot that I can say about this. The mix is really well developed. Let me skim through some of these parts again. I think more on those vocals. They seem like they're a little bit cliche and overused in this kind of genre of music. So that's just one opinion that I have. But other than that, I don't really have anything else to say about it. So I guess we move on to the next one. No, not that one. Okay. So what is that? Sea of Tears? Is that what that is? Okay. Jay Purcell is known for his foghorns. They're insane. My question is, how on earth did like all of you join right as I was about to end it? Oh, this must have been a private track. Make sure you don't copy it from this the browser up top. Make sure you actually hit share copy link. There we go. Whoops. Also, all of you should join our Discord right now because we're also a record label. Just saying. Wink, wink. Okay. Sea of Tears by Mellifluous Wind. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry if I'm not. Here we go. Oh my god, another person just joined. That's so funny. All right, so here's my thoughts. That was really nice. Throughout the first half, I got like super intense like Minecraft vibes. And then right about here, I feel like overall here, let's do it again real quick. Yeah, a lot of the elements, they're really just kind of competing for a lot of space. So just kind of work on the EQing, and then just all those small little details are going to add up in the end. So try not to over compress it too much, and just too much dynamic range is never bad. There's never such thing as too much dynamic range. So yeah, that's really all that I have to say about that section there. Right here, let me just... I feel like you could probably add a little bit more like short risers and sweeps there, just to kind of flow the energy a little bit better. But overall, it was a pretty good transition there. Some of those reverse clips, they kind of clip a little bit weirdly, so maybe work on that a little bit. I would actually pull up the low cut on that piano just a little bit more. Okay, so, and actually, Melly, I just realized this is the same track from way at the beginning of the stream that wasn't working. So thanks for sending that in. Glad we got to hear it. Okay, so next up. I don't see any others on the spreadsheet right now. I think Collabs, you sent one through chat. I guess I just might as well open it here. So let me see if I can. Oh my god, Twitch, you're making this so hard to just copy and paste this thing. Okay, there we go. All right. New. There's a lot of silence there. Okay, let's play it.
Christian, this is Chris. I don't have this phone. You don't leave a fucking message on it. I don't even know if this is you. This is Lenny Kravitz, Chris. We were talking about you doing some shit for me, and I need you to do some shit, buddy. So, call me back.
Alright, let me see if there's anything right here. No, just like it's a sweep. So one thing that I feel like I noticed here, those like growls and like kind of dubstep sound design there, was that I'm assuming that you're on FL Studio, but was that from like those old seamless project files and like those how to base tutorials? Because I feel like that's exactly what that sounds like. Because I recognize those sounds. Sounds so familiar. That was in Ableton. I think it was Massive. Oh, interesting. Because it sounds like almost identical to those old seamless R tracks that were always in the like FL Studio demo and all that. Okay, so feedback. Overall, I think again, a trend that continues with a lot of other tracks and kind of everyone's tracks throughout the stream is there's just a lot of elements competing for space. And that's yeah, let me just listen to no, how to bass. It's a series by Seamless R on YouTube. Definitely not how to basic. No. Okay. Let's do it again. Right. So that like kind of phone call clip at the intro, I feel like it's a little bit cheesy, and it's kind of hard to understand exactly what he's saying. So again with the whole like crowding of the mix, you might want to just kind of dedicate some room just for that that phone call sample, and I think that would really help it out. Other than that, I'm not sure that I really have a whole lot of feedback. It's a little bit repetitive, and the overall energy stays really consistent. I feel like you could probably add a little bit more contrast. But yeah, other than that, I'm not really sure. Did I have any other thoughts on this? Okay, and it doesn't look like we have any others, so... Man. 4 hours later. Damn. Alright. I'm gonna trash it. I wouldn't trash it, but... Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Goes for everyone here. Just keep doing it. Alright, I'm going to do my last couple shameless plugs, and then I'm going to head off. Thank you all for joining. If you want to go join our Discord, please do. Yeah, let me send the invite, actually. And we've also got a website, DigitalDaydreamOfficial.com, for a record label and online community. We release mostly electronic music. So like kind of that Porter style. And is the VOD for the stream going to be there? It should be. I'm hoping that I set it up right, so it's going to be on our YouTube soon. But yeah, it should save. You can go back and look at everything. And I saw someone ask me what the best track that I saw here was. I think I might want to say either one of the Ivan tracks or the John Hag track. I think were probably my favorite. There was a lot of really, really good tracks on here. All right. Well, that's all for me. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Go follow me on all of my socials. It should be /Falmont on everything. FALMNT. Well, thank you all for joining. See you.